Zorb?
So my friend Zorb here, he likes to eat humans,
Nom, 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 nom.
and I am actually vegan. Look, I think humans deserve to live, but
No, they don't. No,
no.
no. We should kill and eat humans.
I mean, I agree. Humans are really stupid. Yes.
Yeah, I mean they don't know any basic like I don't know quantum mechanics or stuff. So obviously,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, even our 4-year-olds can solve the Navier-Stokes equation
Nice.
analytically, right? So
yeah, these people cannot get past the Planck length.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
most of them don't know even
Yeah.
calculus. You know,
They don't,
or
they
they think
don't.
it's
It's
hard.
indeed.
Oh, it's so
Indeed.
hard.
But it's not hard at all.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. Humans are really, 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 really stupid. But they can suffer. They feel pain. They have
No,
families.
they don't.
They can. We looked at some humans anatomically under a microscope and so on, and we found that they have a central nervous system. It looks nothing like our central nervous system, which is way superior. But they do have a central nervous system, and something that the humans they call no receptors, which are pain receptors actually. So.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to check if we're actually live. We're all good. We're all live. Okay. I'm gonna put these hands over here. Put this over.
So today I will eat some human with you. But let's see if humans are actually worth our compassion.
Exactly. Let me check the camera also. Sorry.
Zorp is such a busy bee.
I'm gonna put the hand where we need to stand.
You will have to attract a human.
Okay. Can you stand where the hand is?
Can I join?
Yeah, come have a conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Such a stupid human. He wants to talk to us.
Stupid humans. They
Yeah.
don't know the complexity of our language. Our language is far more complex.
You know, some humans they think that the Earth is flat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
And-
actually do.
And they are omnivores, and some of them still think they need to eat meat for protein.
Oh, some humans. Oh my god. Yeah.
Suckers.
Suckers.
I mean, what is more stupid? To think that the Earth is flat or that you need meat to survive?
That's true. That's a good
I mean,
question.
you need to only meet one person who's lived without meat, and you know.
Hi, do you want to have a conversation
Hello.
with us?
Yeah, please.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Hello.
You will have to come over here where the food is.
Oh, you are going to do it through the mask?
Hello.
Hello.
I am Zorb, and this
I
is
am
Yemulak.
Yamolak.
Yemunak.
We are from the planet, and we're here to learn about your society because on our planet we eat humans, but some people say that humans shouldn't be eaten because they have feelings and they're smart.
Yeah,
Sorry,
some
sorry.
think they are
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
Well, there are ways to carefully kill humans so that they don't really suffer that much.
Yeah.
So you can just like put them to
Right.
sleep and like it's just.
So
good
you're with
night,
us.
bye-bye.
We should
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
humans.
Absolutely,
We
yes.
have lasers also.
I'm very hungry for human flesh, and I think it's totally ethical to sometimes
Cut
do
the
it.
throat
Right.
of you, right? We got a victim. We gotta cut their throat now. Would it be okay if we start cutting your throat now?
Did you eat only organic food? Because I would like to have like organic meat today.
I think I eat like shit lately.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
That's okay. I'm not picky.
Yeah. You know, but we have so many farmed humans, we can just kill one of them, you know, because this one eats shit, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So it would be okay to kidnap you, farm you, right?
Like, if you treat me gently, and for me it would be like a wonderful illusion of like falling into wonderland and like I go to sleep or something
No,
like
no,
that.
no, no. We just rape you, take away your babies.
No, that's not cool. I don't like suffering part of it. I'm just pro death, not pro suffering.
but we don't care whether you suffer. We only want your means. What does it matter to us whether you suffer?
Oh
or not?
yeah, I think we should introduce human welfare, like time outside while
Why?
the human grows.
Why would we care about that? We're gonna kill you anyway.
Right?
Yeah, but
It's not economic to give
yeah,
humans a good
absolutely,
life.
absolutely. But I'm just curious, whether do you have any specific values so I can make an analogy with that value?
Yeah, sure. We deserve moral consideration. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we are from the planet Kraken.
Yeah. Our species is far
We
superior
are
to your
so much
species.
far superior. Yes.
Like intellectually.
Intellectually and also our cognitive abilities, we're
Is it the same
Much
kind
higher,
of ability?
much higher consciousness. Your consciousness
Much higher.
doesn't really matter that much.
Mhm.
compared
you don't
to
even
ours.
see the fourth dimension, which
Yeah.
we do right now.
Right. Let alone the fifth.
Yeah, and I think it just doesn't cost you that much then to make me suffer less on your journey to your plate. I think this is something that I would love to see.
Oh, you're
and
not going
if
to
you
see
don't
any of it. No, we're just going to keep you somewhere inside and then kill you whenever we want
But
to.
we don't really care about you, right? So we don't like it is not so expensive to give you this illusion world that you want, right? But why would we do that in the first place? Like because we just really
I think
don't
you
care.
can gain some political power from it because you two are definitely from the species, from a species that doesn't really care about this side of ethics. But I still think there is certain political values for you two to introduce some human protection rights because it might be important for some other aliens.
What do you know about Zyklork politics? Do you know our planet?
Oh, your planet. Unfortunately, my understanding of politics is only limited to our local events, but I have an assumption that politics
Right.
is somewhat universal across civilizations.
It's
yeah,
not, no.
that's not true.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is stupid humans again.
Yeah, ours is far more advanced.
Yeah.
So would it be okay for me to cut the throat of your friend over here?
We can also clone him first.
Can
and
I
then-
have your opinion on that matter? Yeah, so.
Because they eat shit, so we just clone him and we make 1,000 copies, and then we eat the 1,000
I have a
copies.
question.
It's a question to me?
No, to them. Is this yours?
What is that? I mean, it is not ours, but
Just wondering. Okay, I'll look for the other aliens.
yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's part of an abortion plan that we have.
Oh, okay. That's
It's a fetus. Yeah. Thank you.
So, which question?
So the question is, would it be okay for us to start farming humans because we're far superior to you?
I think he agree with this.
Yeah, I think totally like.
So you agree with slavery, essentially, right? Because if we enslave and kill you, it's okay because we're superior to you.
Is a question?
Yeah, we will keep you like
No,
chickens.
I think
you know?
I think
in a
what
big
you,
barn, and then 30,000 of you.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
after a couple of years, when you have enough fat on your bones, we will come and harvest you.
Sorry, what was the question again? Because I'm not sure if.
So we would like to clone your DNA, and then we
Yes.
will make 30,000 copies,
Uh-huh.
and we will put you in a big barn,
Uh-huh.
and we
I asking me,
will-
would I like that scenario?
No, is it moral?
Oh yeah. So my take on this is that morality is not something that like I don't understand your politics, but I don't think it is possible for me to understand your morals, and I don't think morals is an objective thing.
We ask about your morals. We didn't
Oh,
ask-
my
yeah,
morals.
Yeah, what about you? What do you think it's okay for us to clone you?
Yeah.
and
How
make
are you going to
30,000
judge
copies?
our actions?
Yes, I can imagine some scenarios in which this would be okay, but in most
In which
scenarios no.
us
Cloning
farming
me,
humans
farming me, yeah.
to
If
kill
it
them?
would serve some like
Is
much
moral.
higher purpose, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
all because we want to. be
Wow,
clear.
you want to
mean, we can
because of
eat-
something,
we-
right?
we will
No,
eat
we
you,
want
right?
to because we want to. We want.
Like you
we can,
hungry
We
or
can always
something.
eat something else, but we want to kill and farm you. and that would be moral
Are there any
for us
problems
to
with that
farm
plan?
you. To
I mean-
enslave humans is moral according to you because we have power over you.
We are omnivores, to be clear, so we have options. You know, we can either eat plants from our planet, or we can farm humans. What would you prefer?
Plants.
It's a very
or
hard
humans?
question for this human.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Funny
it's that hard.
question because you're a vegetarian.
I heard about this on our
I
planet.
am-
There's this
I
thing
am,
called
yes.
cognitive dissonance over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
cognitive
yeah,
dissonance. Yes,
yeah,
it must be happening.
It must
to
be
him,
something,
yeah.
due to me being vegetarian, probably.
Because
has
he is
something- I don't
unwilling
really
to
have
admit
much
a simple
opinion
thing.
on eating
He's
fleshy
like,
things. So it's really a matter of like taste preference, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never eaten meat in my life, so I don't know. Maybe if animals are like so incredibly tasty, then yeah.
But
I
you drink the milk of animals, don't you?
I do, yes.
Yeah, so what we do is what you do to animals, we do the same to humans. We take a female human, we impregnate
yeah.
her, we forcefully impregnate her, then we take her baby away, we kill the baby, and then we steal the milk.
But the milk is so good, you can have very nice ice cream. you know?
Yeah, and we make some really nice cheese out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I'm not sure. My point is that we should like. It really depends on whether the life of that human in captivity would be in like enriched enough space, and that human would live as long as possible for that person.
Oh
and
no,
we just,
no, no! They live only as long as we can impregnate them. When we can no longer impregnate them, we kill them.
Only, yeah.
No, that's part I don't like.
Yeah.
The question is this moral? Because we're trying to understand the values of humans. On our planet, there is a hard debate whether doing this to humans is moral or not. And here we come speaking to humans, and apparently humans say it's okay for us to
I
take
think-
her away, impregnate her, enslave her, and then kill her when we can no longer impregnate
When
her.
you say enslave towards a cow, it's
No, I said
I'm
towards
just
a human.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I misheard you. My bad.
Yeah, I said we're gonna take her away, we're gonna
Yeah.
impregnate her, we're gonna enslave her, we're gonna
Yeah.
take away her freedom.
She's saying
and then
no,
kill her
unfortunately. No.
when we can no longer impregnate
Yeah,
her.
you can do it, but with consent.
Okay, but if she doesn't consent,
No,
no.
No.
sorry.
Like you see, it's really great with humans that you can ask them consent. You
Yeah,
can just like.
but you don't understand
No.
super consent, right? That's the problem.
Oh no, I do not. What's that?
Yeah.
I
So
don't-
super consent is a form where they give, you understand consent, expressive consent, but there's also super consent. It's a form like it's hard for me to explain to you what super consent is, and
Yeah,
you humans
I'm
cannot
a-
super consent.
I'm
So
just a human.
because you cannot super consent, then it would be okay for me to do this to her, right? Because she cannot super consent to it.
Yeah, it's like we would ask a 15-year-old, like, hey, do you want to have a tattoo? You know, this maybe you can understand it in that way. You're not fully formed yet to understand really what you are choosing to do.
Are you fully formed to understand what they're saying?
Well, from our perspective, you will
Yeah,
never be fully
Unfortunately,
formed.
we're just too silly for this question.
Yes.
Thank you so
I'm
much for
sorry.
your time.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
you're okay with the exploitation and
No,
slaughter?
we're not. But you didn't ask us like normal question. You just like say, I want to eat people, and I say, okay, what I can tell you.
Well, we
No,
asked you if you would be in this position, if you would like it, right?
no,
And
we
you said
don't
you wouldn't like it, right? You wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah.
No,
And he
So
don't
why
do it,
would a
he
cow
don't do it.
want to be in that position then?
I don't think cow would be on that position.
You don't think
I
cows
definitely
are
think
in that position? You don't think dairy farmers forcefully inseminate cows, exploit them, and then slaughter
It's
them?
you know, it's a little bit pity that you ask him. This is a person that I know. He never eat meat, and he's
But he eats
protect a lot
these
of-
dairy products. We just
Okay,
talked
he
about dairy
drink-
farming.
Yeah, he drinks.
So in dairy farming, they
Okay.
exploit cows and slaughter the babies.
I
and the
was
cows.
just very lucky to be born in a vegetarian family, so it's very easy for me not to change a human an eating habit. I've tried to be vegan. It was quite hard for me. I
What
did
was
not
it
feel
hard
good.
about it?
I was feeling more depressive
Okay.
without I'm not really a fan of any kind of food, but with like specifically vegan diet, it was just pretty unpleasant.
So it's justified then to cut the throat and impregnate cows, right? Because you
No.
weren't feeling it.
You asking me about humans?
No. I said it's justified to cut throats and enslave cows because you weren't feeling it, right? Because maybe you didn't do it right. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe you didn't eat enough calories. I don't know what's happening over there. But because you couldn't accomplish it, then it's justified to go ahead, impregnate cows, take away their babies, steal their milk, kill the babies, and kill the cows.
It's not like you don't speak with us. It's like
Yeah,
you
this is
just
like
say
repeating the
your
same
opinion
propaganda.
and don't even try to hear
I'm
us.
asking, is that justified?
No, we tell you no, and you
So then why
continue saying
participate in
that.
it?
What we have participated? We just
Why
come
be
to
part
ask-
of it if it's not justified?
What kind of part? To drink milk?
You support it, right? You buy these products, therefore you support the
Okay, what do you
exploitation
want
of
to tell
cows.
us?
Maybe
Just
she
maybe
wants
you
to
can
stop.
give us some.
Yeah. No, I think the idea is whether we are ought to switch to to a diet without milk.
Yeah.
If we believe that cows should not be exploited, like that's the question, and we do not answer it yes or no, right? That's definitely what I noticed.
So you can't answer yes or no for this question whether cows should be exploited for optional products?
She's still answering.
No,
I think.
should cows be exploited?
For
Yes.
optional products.
No.
Okay,
Like, I would
Great.
prefer a world where it does not happen.
great.
So are you gonna stop supporting it then if you want a world where it doesn't happen?
No.
Oh, I'm going to eat humans.
Yeah. So you understand the hypocrisy,
Because
right?
Yeah, I definitely
don't
do understand, but
want,
still,
but
it's
I
like
will.
something that I think I just contribute to a good future better while being not that depressive.
Do you think the depression came from the diet?
While I just think I am a depressive person, and there are like some things that support me, and I know that milk products is one of those.
Okay, so you need some type of milk in your diet in order to be happy.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is
Why
this
not
case
eat
for me.
plant-based meat? Plant-based milk?
I tried that, and I by default like in a cafe I order plant-based meat.
Plant-based milk, sorry.
Plant-based milk. Yes, I do order usually like when I order coffee, it's almost always like half a milk.
Does that depress you?
Hmm?
Does that depress you?
No, I'm saying I just need like some amount of product of milk protein.
What do you think is in milk that makes you so happy? Which nutrient might that be?
I'm not sure. No,
Yeah.
I don't think I know. I'm not competent.
But you do think that if we would change your diet, like let's say you don't even know that we changed your diet. I mean, we take out all the milk. I mean, we replace it with oat milk and soy milk and so on.
Can you tell me what they're
that
saying?
you will become depressed again?
Okay. Well, I think we need to end the conversation because it's not
Yep.
going anywhere. But thank you for having this conversation with us. I hope you consider the life of
what's the name
animals
of the
because
channel?
if we were to be people, if we were to be aliens and we would want to enslave you, you seem to think it's okay. Please stop exploiting animals. Here you go. Here's a card where they can help you to not exploit animals anymore, and you have my YouTube channel over there.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if you don't want it to happen, then please don't support it. That's all that we're saying.
It's as simple as that.
Okay, I think you can speak maybe a little bit more smart and not so aggressive.
Yeah.
We are more
Even
smart.
with some word to you right now, I feel myself not so good.
Maybe it's something.
Yeah, you are very defensive. Why?
Because I feel like you're so aggressive and I don't like it.
Yeah,
Do you
we're aggressive,
feel-
not what you do to the animals is aggressive, right? We're the aggressive ones. What you do to animals, the forceful insemination,
No, I'm not
exploitation,
sure
the
it can
killing.
be like the only one aggressor in the scene.
Yeah.
I think both actions
Yeah.
are.
No, you're right. You're
aggressive.
right. You're right. No, we're the aggressive ones. I'm sure because we're the
Yeah.
aggressive ones.
Sorry for being aggressive.
I mean, we're the aggressive ones when we're trying to tell you to not support this. You're right. Wait. Did they leave? Yeah, they leave.
God. It's so hard to have that conversation with
Yeah.
this mask.
It's
Oh.
difficult to have a conversation.
I
with
think
a man.
maybe even just the fact that they can't actually see our expressions makes them.
Yeah, I think we need to take off the masks once they acknowledge that what we should do to humans.
So that conversation went off the rails. What do you think?
Yeah,
what
so I think we
happened?
need to be a little bit. Fuck this mask. I think we need to be a little bit more serious about it and be ask is it okay to exploit humans for optional products? And then we say, well, we're superior, right? That's how we justify it because we're superior. It doesn't matter. We don't need to go into details on how we're superior. We just need to say that we're superior. If they want us to go into details, we can go into details. But essentially, we just need to say that we're
I think
superior.
we did that. Well, he seemed to be okay with cloning him and then eating a bunch of versions of him.
They always say that kind of stuff.
He was vegetarian though.
Yeah.
From birth, it seemed.
It's always hard with the vegetarians.
I'm doing enough.
Yes, vegetarians are sometimes the hardest, even though they're already so close to the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, he was even putting oat milk in his coffee. I mean, why not just put it in the rest too and then be done with it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think he was,
he needs to drink that baby, the milk from the titty.
But the moment the cognitive dissonance sets in, the conversation is lost.
Man, these masks are so uncomfortable. I mean, you know, the human masks, because we're actually aliens.
Let's have a good conversation.
Let's try to have a good
Yeah.
conversation.
Maybe we should be more friendly.
We should be friendly.
We should be friendly aliens.
Okay, these guys are coming over. Let's see. You guys want to have a conversation?
Yes.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. You want to come here? So where
فوت على اللايف فوت على اللايف.
Can you go there? So where Okay. So I'm Zorb. Oh,
I'm taking off the mask. Yeah.
So we're doing this experiment. I'm not going to take off the mask yet because if we were aliens and we would come to this planet and we would want to start farming humans simply because we can, because we would have power over you, would that be moral? Would that be okay?
Yes. No problem. What we will do about it?
Yeah.
You will have
So-
more modern.
So all you can do about it is say no, and you think that it would be moral for us.
No, all we can do is fight for it. Nothing
Okay,
else.
but it would be moral.
We will
But
lose.
would it be moral for us to do it?
Do you understand the question?
Yes,
Whether
yes, I
it's
know.
moral, yeah?
It's, انه بيجوا بيهجموا علينا من برا aliens اللي بيقتلوا فينا عادي ولا مش عادي.
مين بيقتل فينا؟
They will have more advanced equipment and they will.
Does that make it moral? Does them having power over us make it moral to exploit us?
Not moral, but
Oh,
they
wait.
have the power here. You
But
can.
that-
Yeah,
but is
the
it
question
moral?
is moral. Is it moral?
ايش يعني moral اللي بطاها؟
Yeah, doesn't
Moral.
understand the question.
لا واحد
Is it right or is it wrong?
It's obviously wrong because it's ايه؟
هذا قانوني
ما هو بقول لك. But at the end you are a creature.
So it's
All.
wrong for
Yes.
us to exploit humans if we have the power to do
Yes.
so. But we're not. Why would? Okay, so then why wouldn't it be wrong for humans to exploit animals then?
No, they not exploit and they're.
Is it wrong for humans to exploit animals?
No, I will tell you why. You need.
I'm not
some
asking you why. Is it wrong for humans to exploit animals?
They can do it. No, it's right.
So it's right. Why is it wrong for an alien to
I will-
exploit a human, but a human to exploit an animal is
Because
wrong?
the biology of life is the stronger who eats the.
So it's okay. It should be okay for me to exploit you then.
Let me speak. So you can hear. We want to eat. Why we eat meat? Because we want the
Because we want
vitamins.
to.
We want everything from it. And it was in the old times. It's not a new thing
It's not
to do.
needed anymore.
It's not a modern thing to do.
But it's not needed anymore.
It's needed.
It's not
When
needed
you
anymore. I'm a
eat,
certified nutritionist. It's not needed anymore.
why it's not needed?
Because we can get all the nutrition that we want from a plant-based diet.
No, it's not true. Not everything
Pull up
you
your
can.
phone. Ask your phone.
Not everything you can do.
Pull up your phone and ask your phone.
How old are you?
I am 38
Doesn't
38.
matter.
Why
Pull up
do you
your
have
phone.
why do you have a white hair?
because I did a carnivore diet when I was young, and my hair started being white since I was 21.
Do you
Now
have
pull
a
up-
full hairline?
Yeah. Also, I started
Let me
losing my
see
hair.
your hairline.
Also, I started losing my hair when I ate carnivore diet. Now, can you please answer my question? Because pull
So
up the
it's
phone
wrong.
and tell me where's
so
the
it's
empirical evidence
so
that
it's
says you cannot
wrong.
thrive on a plant-based diet.
So it's wrong to not eat
Pull
meat.
up the phone.
Look at
Explain
yourself.
to me.
at-
Explain to
at
me what it
38
is
years
that
old.
you need on a
You
plant-based that you
look
can't
like
get on a plant-based diet.
44.
Explain to me what it is that you can't get on a plant-based diet.
It's not a blend.
Explain the nutrients that you
I
lack
won't
on a
explain.
plant-based diet.
It's on your face.
Yeah.
It's white hair.
So what makes my
hair
white? Yeah.
falling?
What nutrient am I missing?
All the nutrients that give you the
So you
meat.
have no idea, do you?
And not I don't search that
don't know,
because
yeah.
I don't need to
Go and
search.
search
You don't
it.
need to search it. No,
Take
you're
your-
right.
take your
You
telephone.
need
No
to-
need
you
for
have
that.
To justify
I
violence
have
by
some
being ignorant. You're right.
ideologies
It's so
in my
easy to
head.
You don't even
justify
know
So
violence
it's not.
with
I don't
ignorance.
need to change it.
No, you're right.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah, you don't.
Can
You-
we end conversations
Yeah,
also
you're free to
because
go. Thank you for
bye-bye.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like some people are just.
I didn't want to continue talking to this guy anymore.
No, it was useless.
Complete idiot.
But I feel like this alien thing is just triggering people more than having
Oh,
actually
man.
having good
No,
conversations.
okay, let's
isn't it?
not make a conclusion from two conversations.
Yeah, let's try some more. Let's try. Why do I have a white beard? Yeah, I'm sure my beard is white ever since I've been 21.
Have you heard this one before?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Oh,
You're losing
Lord.
hair because you're vegan.
Oh, man.
You have a white beard because you're vegan. No, I do not. It's nonsense galore.
lordy, lordy.
Yeah, it's bullshit up the wazoo. People, they just want to justify the exploitation and slaughter of innocent animals for whatever they need. We don't need to we don't need to be consuming animal products if we can thrive on a plant-based diet.
Maybe you would have had more white hair if you were not on a plant-based diet. Who knows?
Exactly.
I have a friend, he's 40 years old, he has only gray hair.
Yeah, I also know a lot
He's
of 40.
He's on a normal omnivore diet, or as you say.
It's so funny because all the 40-year-olds I know, they look far older than I do, and I'm closing 40 right now, and I look younger than I know than most people, and they're like, "Oh no, see, this is why." It's just a bullshit. It's a post hoc rationalization, right? It's just I want to believe this, therefore I'll believe it. Not post hoc, sorry. Rationalization to suit your needs. It's a form of begging the question, I guess, right? Because you just really want to believe it, and you end up in this situation.
Hey.
Hey, we're asking you some questions, but before we take the masks off, I want to ask you, are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to come here so that you can view? I don't know, maybe like 300. You want to come here so that you can view?
Let's have a good conversation, girls.
What are
because
your names?
We've had two
I'm
shitty
Izzy.
ones.
Alize.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Hey, I'm
Nice
Zor.
to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you,
Hi.
Charlotte.
Nice to
meet you. So, we're here to understand because we have power to enslave and kill humans.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Wait, sorry,
question
can I
is-
swear?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course,
We're
yeah.
very
No.
strong and
Shit, fuck,
powerful.
whatever.
Shit, fuck.
Yeah, so the question is, if we want to enslave and kill humans, is that moral?
Are they innocent
morality is
humans?
like subjective.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
innocent
We're
humans.
asking about your morality. What do you think? Is it moral according to you?
To
If
kill
we
an
come
innocent-
and enslave you?
No.
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 Well,
Why not?
If
Why
you're
not?
bad, then yeah, I guess so. But if you
yeah,
haven't
if you're
done
like a
anything
sex
bad,
offender or something.
then no, I don't.
But
So
it's
is-
just like some random geezer.
Random people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why would that be wrong?
because they haven't done anything to deserve
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No.
And enslaving people is wrong.
But I have power to do so, and I really want to do it. I benefit from doing it.
Then you need to take a deep breath in and not.
You need to think,
look, you
you need
look
to
in
get
the
yourself to a
mirror.
coffee shop or something, and you need to have a zoo.
Yeah, take a
it's-
breather, look in the mirror, go, this is wrong.
You need to slap yourself around the face and think, nah.
But what if humans would taste really, really nice to us?
But if humans would taste really nice, well, listen, do it in secret. Don't get caught.
But it would be moral for us to.
Yeah, but
Kidnap
if you want a
humans and kill
slave,
them.
just go to like Kit Kat Club or
It's
something.
legal to eat people, you just can't kill people.
Yeah.
But
Let's-
it's not against the law for cannibalism.
Let's say that on our planet there are plenty of plants that we can eat,
And you just want to eat people.
but humans taste so delicious.
Yeah.
So
But are there
That's
humans
why
on
we're
your,
going
on your
to-
planet?
what we can also do is we
Wild
can
humans.
clone your DNA.
oh, if they're wild humans and you're not humans, then I say why not?
Yeah, if they're wild,
Because
yeah.
like, we eat cows and we're not cows.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so wild humans it's okay to eat.
Yeah.
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 So
yeah.
it would be okay to kidnap you and kill you right now and eat you.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a bit of excitement in my life.
Right.
And a
Halloween.
fight. I've got sharp nails.
I mean, you're joking around, but I'm actually curious. Would it be okay? Would it be moral if we wanted to kidnap you and kill you?
No,
No.
no,
No, it would not. Even
No.
if we do it for taste pleasure?
no.
No.
No. Okay, so why it would be moral when humans do it to animals?
It's not.
Right.
It's
Eh.
not.
I don't actually.
It's
This
not.
is our moment to take off our mask.
Oh, you guys are very different.
It's not.
No, they're not aliens.
We're not aliens.
Not aliens.
Oh, so
Hooray.
if we're talking about like hunting,
I love Rick and Morty.
No, we're talking about farming.
farming and hunting.
Yeah,
So,
we can also talk about hunting,
I
but let's talk
think-
about farming first.
I think if in an ideal world,
Yeah.
if you're going to eat an animal, you should raise it, see how it lives, like look after it and all that shit, and then kill it. Because then you see its
But do you
whole.
think we need to eat animals?
No, but I think
No.
because of the society, we've built up the expectations of eating animals because
Right,
everyone else
right.
does it. So I think if you grow up in the world and you see other people eating animals, and there's so many ads, McDonald's,
Kinda like that
Burger King,
Pac-Man
KFC, you see other people doing it, you want to do it, so
Does
you're
that
going
make
to
it
do
right?
it. No, it
No,
doesn't.
but
I
it's
think
also a like a money thing as well, right? Because it is in a lot of cases more expensive to eat completely vegan.
No, that's not true.
Not here.
yeah, veg is
maybe.
quite cheap.
No, it isn't.
Nowhere. We actually have studies. for
Oh,
this.
sick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't.
it's
I don't
vegan.
like vegetables.
Uh,
I don't like veg. I don't like veg. I
You
wish
don't
I
need to
could
eat only
I
vegetables.
want to eat a
uh,
salad. That's what I want to eat. But I eat vegan. I eat vegan chicken, so I don't eat chicken.
Yeah, so
I eat
that's
I eat vegan chicken, and I don't like touching raw meat. So when I'm home alone, I will
Right.
eat vegan like sausages and stuff like that.
right.
But,
So you see, there's other alternatives. You don't just have to eat.
yeah, there
plants,
is
right?
other
You can
alternatives.
eat
Yeah.
plants,
Yeah.
burgers, whatever it is that.
I
you
was
can eat from
contemplating it because I watched a documentary not that literally last week. I was sitting in the hospital and I watched this documentary about I forgot what it was called, but it was about animals and stuff like that, about being vegan. And actually, wow, that actually made me think for a minute. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
And then what stopped you from doing it?
It's the veg. It's the veg. I need more options, and
Yeah.
I like.
Do you know how many options there are actually? Because
No.
you know,
I haven't done much.
I don't
research
like.
into it.
I eat veg, of course, but it's not like I feel like I'm eating veg all day long as a vegan.
Are you vegans then?
Yeah, we are vegans. Yeah, and it's not like we eat veg. Like
Yeah, to be
I eat
fair,
pretty
my
much.
coworker, Lou,
I
he
eat pretty
eats
much
beans on
everything
toast
that you
every day.
eat.
Well, you're not shoving
Beans
it in
on
people's
toast, yeah.
faces, so I actually respect that. You know, like you
Some
haven't
people
shoved-
disagree with you that we're not
Really?
shoving
But
it
you
in
haven't.
Some
You're
people
not
say we
standing
should,
here. You're not
No,
shouting at
they're
people.
choosing
You're not
to come up
holding
to
signs.
Right,
You're
We're
not.
trying to have conversations.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not
not
like
like
how
having a
Peter holding up
conversation.
signs of like dead animals.
You
going,
just
like,
said I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me. So we thought, yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Finally, some people. will see
YOLO.
that.
But you're not shoving it in
Yeah.
people's
Yeah.
No, you're
faces, so
not,
I
and
see
think
no
it's
issue
good.
with
People-
it.
People
It's
feel
always
very
important
judged.
to encourage people to see your view, but not force it on them.
The
We all
reality
have
is,
our own
this
opinions.
isn't our
Forcing
view,
anything
by
on
the way.
anybody, yeah.
FYI, this isn't our view. This is about the animals, right? Being vegan is to
You're
animals.
You're helping the people without voices. You're speaking
Exactly.
for the
It's for
the
them.
unspeakable.
Because, for example, take for instance, 100 years ago, we lived in a society where women not having rights was normal. Were seen as normal.
Yeah.
Women were seen as you have to be in a house, you have to have a husband, and you're the property of that
in
husband.
Switzerland, YouTube, you actually can't have a bank card unless you get your husband's permission still.
Which is extremely fucked
So
up.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
still in Switzerland.
So
you
there-
can't have a bank
there
card without a
still
husband.
There are things that we consider normal that are immoral, right? And what we're trying to say is that what we do to animals is exactly one of those things. Because those animals have emotions, they feel, they have an experience of the world, they have families, they feel love, they feel anxiety, they feel pain, they feel all of
cows
it.
love
What about
music.
eggs? What about like eggs and milk?
Yeah, what's your opinion on that?
Because wouldn't it take a
Maybe
lot of
show her
pressure
the
off
picture
of
on
that?
the eggs.
So well, let's. I can go through eggs. I can show you the picture, but for milk, it's easier to understand kind of what. The
Yeah.
practice
I don't
is.
drink milk anyway. I think it's vile.
But
But you
like-
probably eat a lot of milk because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
in so many products.
Like
Cheese.
chocolate, everything.
Even in some breads, yeah, chocolate, exactly.
yeah, so for milk, why do cows produce milk? Like, what's the
Because
biological
they
reason?
force them to have kids, and then they take the
Force
kid
them to have
away,
kids.
and then
Why
they.
do you think?
Oh, so it's like when women have children, they
Yeah.
they create milk. I guess it's just. Oh,
You
I
have
thought
to-
that cows just created
No,
milk like
babe.
that.
I was the same
Oh
as you,
yeah,
but
I
it's
didn't
not.
know
And
that.
then
You,
isn't
So many people think that.
boy
Yeah.
baby cows, they just get raised for
yeah,
meat.
yeah, or they get killed directly, or in some farms they even let them starve to death because it's cheaper.
really?
Yeah, yeah. So it's all a money. It's a profit-driven business, right? Small farms, large farms, they're all driven by profit. So they don't really care what the animal wants. They only care about what the animal wants if the customer demands it or if it makes the product better. But they don't really care if the animal wants to live, if they fell in love, if they found somebody, whatever. No, they just want to.
I live on a farm, but it's agriculture. It's wheat.
Yeah.
So we don't have any animals on our farm. It's all wheat.
Am I gonna have to go home and tell my dad to put the gun down?
Yeah, put it down.
put it
There's
down,
no-
why
Yeah, no, I think it's vile. He comes, he does,
Does he go hunting? Yeah.
yeah, he does pheasants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah.
Don't like it. He comes home. I come home, he's chopping them up.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's disgusting, but to be fair, he does eat them, so it's not. But even then, it's
But he
like,
doesn't need to eat them,
No, he
right?
doesn't need to. No,
there
no,
are
at
so
all.
many plant-based
We have a
options
garden,
now.
like a huge garden.
Yeah.
I'd be quite happy to
That's-
live off
it-
of like squash for the rest of my life.
I mean, isn't it immoral to go out and to
It's
force
their land.
sport? Kill?
They were here
Yeah.
before us. Animals were here before us, so we kind of came
It's
here,
disgusting. We don't
took
even
their
have the-
land.
We've hunted the UK to the point where we don't have many like
Natural wildlife,
natural
yeah.
wildlife anymore.
But that's not because of the hunting. The reason why we don't have natural wildlife is because
Of
we
people, we've
created
built up
farms. We created farms. Farmland is the number one reason why we have biodiversity loss. Is because we made farms, and because some of the wildlife was a threat to our farming of animals, we killed the wildlife. So we just ended up in a position where, for example, wolves are gone because wolves were coming and eating the
Yeah.
animals that we farm, the animals that we want to
That we
kill, not that
took,
they
yeah.
want to kill. So
And in the UK, there wasn't there isn't actually one tree older than like the 14th century. All of them have been chopped down.
No, in England it's been there for a while. It's been there
Yeah,
longer than
you-
the 14th
You
century.
don't have old forests like you still have some in Germany.
Yeah.
But in UK, not one because
Uh-uh.
all the trees have been chopped down at some point.
There's a building in our town that was there in 1306. So it's
Nice.
older than any of the trees.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is-
Yeah, no, it's fun.
So if we go back to something you said a little bit earlier, you said something like, yeah, you said something like, well, if we treat the cow nicely, or if we treat the animals nicely, and we do it in a natural way, then maybe it's okay. Do you still stand by that, or can we talk about that?
I just think that like people morally we probably shouldn't be killing animals, right?
No.
But there are people, as the world is, who are just going to do that anyway. So
Yeah.
if
might as well join them.
no, well, I don't know, but like, oh no, I just sound really stupid.
I
This
just-
feels like when I got interviewed.
No, I just think
That's okay. It's okay.
as a
We're not
soc-
trying to
I
catch
think
you out.
at the moment, I think the whole world needs to change before most people do. I think just because we've been doing it for years on end, I think it's going to take years for us to change as a society. And I think
Right.
people like you, I think you should carry on what you're doing because I think you can change someone's views on animals,
Yeah,
really. I
exactly.
think
Thank
you
you.
can choose someone's views on meat and murder from what you're doing, and I think you
And there
guys should
are better
carry on.
ways
And
to
I'm
go
very
about it. Like this way is like
proper. This
yeah,
is
we
good.
come up and talk to you. Whereas if we see, or if a large
You
group of
think
people
that-
like see people and they're fucking like,
It's like we chose to have this conversation.
but if
You
you
haven't
stood here
shoved
with
it-
massive signs of like,
we wouldn't have came over. So,
No, we
but
get
I
it.
think this conversation has definitely opened and
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
my opinion in a way, actually. So you guys have changed something. So you should carry on. You've changed my opinion, and if you've changed one person's opinion, then today has been successful, hasn't it? So
Right.
you've had a
So-
successful day.
In terms of what you just said, like I think maybe you wanted to say that there are better ways to do the wrong thing,
Yeah.
right? So like we could keep a cow indoor all its life, or we could put them on grass, and putting them on grass is better than keeping them indoor, right?
Yeah, I think
But-
we need to
but
make
in the
small
end-
changes.
I just
to
think
build up
people
to
are
a
so
vegan world.
disconnected from what they buy in a supermarket nowadays.
That's
'Cause
why
in-
people hold
yeah.
the signs with the photos.
Because in the olden days, right, people would have like. Also, I didn't do history. I barely passed school. But in the olden days, people would have like a family cow, and all of that shit, right?
Sure, yeah.
They'd have like their own animals. They'd raise them. They had their family cows and all of that. So they would see like the whole cycle. Whereas nowadays, people will get paid and they'll go to the shop and they'll buy a pack of meat. And they go home and they cook it. They don't see like. You could.
Process,
Some people
yeah.
go their whole life without seeing like an actual like chicken or a cow or something. So they're
To
so
us-
disconnected from it that they don't even realize like.
I think it needs to be taught in schools because I got taught everything else in school. Jesus Christ, I got taught how to put a condom on a willy and I'm gay. So what a useless thing for me to learn. But like vegans, I think that's something that should be brought into the school system.
It should be a part of nutrition.
It should be a part of the nutrition because I never got
Yeah,
taught.
do you know
about
why they don't do it?
Why?
Financial interest. These companies, so it's very simple. These companies pay the people who to be elected in power,
Yeah.
and they give them money for the election, for the campaign. These people in turn say, okay, I'm going to keep the subsidies going in your round, and every single thing that would go against their
Keep
profits.
them teaching it in schools.
Of course, like that's the thing about it. That's why it's illegal to go and film in slaughterhouses. That's why it's illegal to film on farms. That's why it's illegal
If
for.
it's illegal, then you know it's bad.
Yeah,
because
that's
they don't
the-
want to show
That's
it.
the whole thing about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you pass by a slaughterhouse, the fences are so high.
High.
It's
They're like
like
prisons.
It's worse than a prison. There's a prison in Netherlands that it's easier to look inside than in a
In
slaughterhouse.
Sweden, they have nicer prisons than what the
Exactly,
animals
yeah,
are in.
sure,
So
sure. But you know, there's also one really big difference between how it used to be and how it is right now, which isn't even the conditions, because yes, they would have that cow and they would know the cow and they would see the whole cycle, indeed, as you said, right? But also the major difference is that now we have options, right? And so we, as a society, we haven't fully realized that yet.
No,
It's
yeah.
like we're
People are
still
stuck
in
their
our
we
old
ways.
see
mode,
ads
you know?
of burgers on TV, but we don't see ads
And
of
some
vegan
people
meat
don't
on
want
TV.
you to change, you know, because that would be bad for their profit.
Yeah.
So there's these forces, and the force that we're on, which is the hey, people, we can be vegan, so let's be vegan. That force doesn't have much money. You know, we stand here in some silly suits that we got for 20 euros online. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we're not funded by big business companies.
But
you
you're
know?
still doing it, and I think you've
Yeah.
changed my opinion today. So I want to say
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you
No,
for having this
actually,
conversation.
I-
with
the
me.
information
Thank
that
you very
you've
much.
definitely given
Let me just
yeah.
give you some cards, okay, before you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. What's your YouTube
You have
called?
you have the YouTube channel on them also, but
Perfect.
but there's one thing which I would love it if you would watch while you're
Yes.
there's a QR code here and there's a documentary there called Dominion. Just
Yeah.
to learn about eggs, you had questions about dairy, to see the practices of what they do.
Yeah.
It's pretty gruesome, so if you cannot watch it, the next best thing is the most
I know,
important
we
search
saw a
lever here.
picture of like someone's head getting run over earlier today.
In our town, so
Yeah.
we've
okay.
seen it all.
Okay,
So
so
it was flattened. It was
give that a watch because you will learn what animals go through. It's important to learn, you know,
That looks like my cat.
and at the end of the day, you know what you want to do
Yes.
afterwards, right? You have your choices there. You have all the help you need over there. We can't force people into making these choices. We're trying to inform people.
them.
Yeah. Sadly, you know, some people when they get informed, they know that they would have to change when they see the reality
But
of it.
you know your facts. That's the point. You're not giving us useless facts and information that you haven't done
You're
research.
fine.
You've done your research and you've done it well, and you've done a great interview today. So thank you very much, lads.
Thank
I
you.
really,
Have
I
an
really
awesome day.
appreciate
Thank you
your
very
great
much.
Give those
information
videos a
and
watch,
everything.
okay?
Thanks.
Thank you
Thanks
so
again.
much. Thank you so much. Bye, YouTube.
I think just asking these girls to have a nice conversation already changed the whole atmosphere.
Man, this was a better conversation than the rest for sure. Like it's
Yeah, and it's so funny what she said, that you're not forcing anybody and so on, because sometimes we do meet people who think that just by asking them some questions and being assertive about it, that we're being aggressive or that we're forceful, and that's just not totally not what we're trying to do here, you know.
yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
But when people get defensive and when people go into that cognitive dissonance mode, then they tend to project that bad feeling onto you, that you're somehow the bringer of this bad news, and you must somehow have done something wrong. But yeah, we're just asking people questions, and then they get all upset.
But I like this conversation. It's a better conversation than the rest.
Yeah, let's eat some humans.
Eat some humans. Human bacon. Where's my human bacon? Oh, I'm gonna make so much bacon from this.
Maybe we should tell them of why we have these suits in the first place.
Oh, like you mean start a conversation with this?
No, but why did we get these suits?
These like
Yeah, in
the
the
reason.
first place.
Oh, like you mean like our plan
Our
to use them?
plan.
Yeah, we can tell them later. You mean like the
Yeah.
chat, right? Later.
Should we reveal our plan?
We can reveal our plan, sure, but a little bit later. First, let's continue having these conversations with these people. Look at this guy. Hello. Yum, 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 yum. Eat yummy doggy.
Finger licking good.
Ik ga sowieso niet spreken jullie Nederlands.
English, please.
Okay, because I'm a photographer. My name is Rowan. I'm from Groningen today. And you guys, I sometimes I have a vision and I see, okay, this has to be a little bit more. Can I?
Yeah, for sure.
Because my question is, can I make a photograph of you too? Yeah, is it possible?
Of course. Only 5 Xylons.
God damn it. Then I do my thing
5
because
Xylons, everything.
this is your eyes are like
yeah?
it's a little bit
Like
yeah.
this?
No. Yeah, this is better.
Okay.
This works. And can I?
Thank you, human.
I'm your stylist. You didn't knew you needed. Because I would love to make a portrait of you guys. And now I'm thinking how? Maybe we can use the arms more?
Do you want to
Both?
have the camera on the photo?
Sorry?
Do you want to have the camera on the photo?
Oh yeah, we're live on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, check, no worries. Then can we do it without this one or we have to? Because I
Without
have...
the sign.
Okay.
Yeah, we can put it. Do you want to have a conversation with us afterwards?
Yeah, okay, this also happened. Can you hold that one?
Yes.
Now I have to see what to do. I check the lights first. Can I hold this one for you? Can you hold this one with your, because otherwise you see this like not nice. Can you hold one arm like this? Ah! Yeah, this, okay. And can you do the same with this one arm? And then close to each other? Yeah, okay, this already works a bit more. Give me a second. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, hold this. 3, 2, 1. And can we do another one with a crazy pose? Just be an alien, okay? Be really in a roll and close to each other, please. Yeah, fight with each other. Oh yes. Okay, one more. Let's go. You guys have to the fight. Can you be more close to each other? Yeah, we got it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Do you want to have a conversation with us now?
I have one question because I'm in a rush. I need food. I had a long travel this way.
That's actually perfect if you need food, because we're here to talk about food.
Yeah, I have one question for you guys. How did you guys? Because I am guess a little bit jealous. How did you become aliens?
How did we become aliens?
We were just born that way.
Yeah, we were born on another planet.
How did you become a human?
I don't know. I still not believe my parents till today.
They found you in a field, maybe.
When I was young, I believed in aliens and UFOs, you know. Then I became older and I was like, yo, I'm not green. Something's wrong.
So let me ask you real quick, because
Okay.
we want to respect your time. So do you think that if we aliens were to have power over humans, it would be justified for us to kidnap humans, exploit them, and then kill them?
I think I need a joint for that, but I'm clean for months now, so
Same.
I don't
Exactly
have a
1
question.
month. Nice.
Stay
love
clean.
It. Stay clean.
Alien. Can I have an alien hug?
Sure.
I'm still at the alien family. Thank you so much, guys. And
So we're trying
do you
to-
like to
we're trying to
surf
draw-
the photos?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you real quick,
She
because
wants
that's
to go, I think.
yeah. I'll give you a card, but the
That's
reason why we're staying here is because we
She must have the munchies.
yeah we're
yeah,
trying to
definitely.
draw a
One.
parallel from what humans do to animals for food,
Oh, yeah.
and what
Oh, I'm
aliens could
vegan all my
potentially
life.
do. You've been vegan your whole
Yeah,
life?
nah, yeah,
Oh.
okay. Since I was 9, and I have more like, oh, this is happening.
Fuck
My
yeah.
whole family eats
Awesome.
meat, but I'm not into that. I love animals.
Oh shit.
That's amazing.
That is amazing, yeah. You have my YouTube channel over there if you want to see some of the things we do.
What's it?
Say it again?
The box.
Oh.
Then I go.
Yeah, sorry, it's not easy to
No,
see.
I
for
know.
these.
Okay, have a good one.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers. She was really cute.
Cute and friendly.
I'm vegan.
And vegan.
Fuck, man.
You're like the neighbors, but then without the disguise.
Oh.
See who they are?
What?
We're like the neighbors, but without the disguise.
They like the neighbors, but without the disguise.
The neighbors are
Oh, they like the Bible.
free Bible books.
Oh, they like the Bible, guys. That's funny. Just give me 1 second. Let me check.
Yeah, that will be a good photo. Did she have a analog camera? Did I see that correctly?
No, I think she just had like a part of old DSLR. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think she had enough. You guys want to try a social experiment? So, Mr. Lodewijk, while we wait for somebody else, why don't we tell the chat what it is that we're doing over here?
Oh yes. So big reveal.
Well, not the reveal, what it is that we're doing. We'll talk about why we got the masks later, but what are we doing right now?
Right. So we're drawing an analogy between if what humans, what aliens would do to humans, if that would be moral, and if it would not be moral, then why would it not be moral, or why would it be moral what we do to animals?
Yeah.
So
If aliens had power over humans, would it be moral to enslave and kill humans?
exactly. And weirdly enough, most people don't want to answer that first simple question.
It's so
directly.
weird. It's so weird.
They're like, maybe it's okay to enslave humans and exploit them. and
I
so
think
on.
next time we need to bring a knife or something, so that when people say that it's okay for us to kidnap and kill them,
Then
we're
we should
like,
just do it. Yeah, that's,
are you sure?
we should actually do it. When people say,
Like
okay,
a fake
it's moral,
knife or something. Yeah.
but also the second guy, he didn't understand the word moral.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. He started picking on my white beard.
And also the first people, I think they didn't like in the beginning they didn't want to have a serious conversation because we totally
Yeah.
don't look serious.
yeah, that's true.
That's probably also not working in our favor.
Yeah, but don't look very serious. It is true.
Neil deGrasse Tyson made some really dumb remarks about.
Again?
No, it's way back
Yeah.
about what if plant life, sentient plant life, could come to Earth? Would it then be okay for them to eat humans?
I think his whole thing was, well, he would be if the aliens who are in the shapes of plants would come to Earth, they would be horrified to what we do to plants. But if those aliens have the technology to come to Earth, I'm sure they would understand the idea of sentience. And if they see that plants are not sentient and we're essentially just killing the non-sentient beings, I think they would be more horrified for the fact that we are killing the sentient ones.
Right.
Because that's what I would. If I would go to a planet where the plants are sentient but the others aren't,
Then it would be immoral.
I would feel like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Why are you then eating the plants?
Yeah. Because it's about sentience.
Yeah, it's about the fact that they're subjects of their own universe. They're individuals. It's so difficult to see through this mask, and it's such a...
Yeah.
It's weird to hold for a long time, huh?
I even feel it's hard to think through the mask.
It's hard to think for this. I can't see shit. Like, I thought when this girl was taking photos of us, I thought, I mean, this is the perfect time for us to steal from us, you know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
Taking the
exactly.
microphone and everything.
She's like, can you stand like this? Can you stand like
Yeah.
that? Just run away with
Yeah,
all our shit.
exactly. That's what I thought also.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm so blind.
Oh, same.
And she was manipulating us, you know?
Yeah,
Would have
yeah.
been perfect for her to run off.
I must eat flesh. Flesh, human flesh. Human
It's so cool.
flesh.
Vegan since her ninth year.
Yeah,
Since she was
since 9 years old. That's freaking smart.
Yeah. Children often just get it.
Children get it.
And it's so weird also. To sing
Adults
so
also
many-
get it, man, but they just don't want to admit it. They just
Yeah.
want to come up with nonsense.
But the defense mechanisms are not there yet for children.
Yeah, or they're a little bit more trusting, you know. You guys want to have a conversation with us?
About what?
Well, we'll ask you some questions, but first of all, are you okay being live on YouTube? Because we're
Yeah,
live
that's
on YouTube. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, what are your names?
Tamim.
To be a
I'm Rosie.
Chip.
Chip?
Chip, yeah.
Tamim.
So, we are aliens,
Okay.
and we're trying to ask you if it would be okay to kidnap people and then use them to exploit them and then kill them.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
Why would that not be okay?
Because people have their own autonomy. You can't violate that.
Yeah. Well, what makes people have this autonomy?
They're conscious beings. I
They're
guess.
conscious beings. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, do you think that if we did this for taste pleasure, would that be okay?
Is this about like animals?
Well, I'm asking if it would be okay for us aliens who have power over humans,
Yeah.
to exploit and slaughter humans for taste pleasure.
I mean, probably not for the humans, but like if you guys are, way higher power, maybe.
We don't need to do it. We do it because we want to. Would it be okay?
Probably not. No.
Probably not. Even if we had power to do so?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, and you're right on the money that we are trying to draw the parallel towards what we do to animals. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Do you think that because we have power over animals, it's justified for us to exploit and slaughter them?
I mean, I don't think it's because of the power we have that is justified. I think it's because animals are probably like a different type of being than humans.
So if aliens are a different type of being than humans, it would be justified for aliens to exploit and slaughter humans?
Maybe. Like if they're like a way higher being,
And then
awesome.
it becomes moral all of a sudden, because we would be so much smarter than you and so much more conscious than you.
I don't know like how many levels of consciousness there are just because we only know ours.
Let's say that there are 500 levels, and you're at level 1, and we are at level 500.
Yeah.
Is it now moral for us to go and enslave and kill you for optional taste products or taste pleasure?
I mean, we wouldn't like it, but
Yeah.
in your eyes, it might be.
I'm asking you if it would be moral.
No, to the
If
human,
we
no.
start doing that, how are you going to judge our action? What we're doing is right or wrong?
No, I wouldn't like it. But I don't know if like a sheep can like think on terms of that. You know?
No.
But when you said autonomy and conscious beings, doesn't that apply to animals too?
No, I don't think like a sheep or a cow has the same like consciousness as a human.
No, they don't, but they are autonomous and they have consciousness, right?
Yeah, they have a subjective experience of the world. They are individuals. They feel, they emote, they think. They may not be as smart as humans, but they do have all that. And we know for a fact that there's human beings who have the same intelligence or cognitive capabilities as some sheep or some cows.
That's true.
Would it be okay to enslave and slaughter them because of they have those capabilities?
Probably not. No.
Probably not, right? So what makes it then okay to do it to animals?
I don't know. I haven't thought of it that much.
Yeah.
Do
so
you
this
have a pet?
Yeah.
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 What was I saying?
And let's say that we would take your pet and we would clone it, and we would put it into. We would have 30,000. What did you have? A cat or a dog? Yeah, we would have 30,000 cats, which would be clones of your pet, and we would keep them there until they are fat enough for us to bring them to the slaughterhouse, and then we would eat them. And we don't need to do that, right? We don't eat cats, and we can eat plants, which so many people are doing already. So we don't actually need to do that, but we just say, well, we like the taste of it. Do you think that would be a good enough moral justification to do that to your cat?
I feel like just ideology, like we're just brought up differently. Like,
No, I'm asking a question. Sorry, you just a yes or no. Just because you say like, yeah, we're brought up differently. Like, if I take your cat and I clone it and I make 30,000 copies just for slaughter, for bringing it to the slaughter,
it wouldn't be okay.
you wouldn't be okay
Right,
with
it
it.
wouldn't
And
be.
why not? Why not?
Because it's an animal.
It's an animal, right?
Pet.
But if you would maybe say like, I'm gonna play a devil's advocate, right?
Okay.
So he would say like, yeah, but your cat doesn't have the same consciousness as we do. It's so much less conscious. Does it now make it okay for us to do it to your cat? Like, are you convinced that we should be able to do it to your cat?
No, I guess not.
No. And it wouldn't be your cat, right? Because it would be a clone of your cat. I mean, you could
Right.
keep your cat. But
Oh,
does
I
it-
would keep my cat.
Yeah, you would keep your
Then
cat,
it's fine then.
but we
That's
would have
fine.
30,000 copies of your cat.
So you're in favor of enslaving and slaughtering cats
I mean,
for
if
food?
if my cat's fine, then yeah, it's fine.
I mean,
So you don't have a problem with exploiting and slaughtering cats or dogs for food?
No.
For optional food, to be clear.
So
I mean-
this would be like an exact clone of your cat.
But you already said that she doesn't have a problem with exploiting and slaughtering dogs. So what would
Okay.
be the problem then with exploiting and slaughtering humans?
I have no problem with it.
So you're okay with exploiting and slaughtering humans?
Sure. If
So
you
you're
guys want
pro-slavery?
All right.
to. Oh my goodness, no.
What do you mean the pro-slavery? I would say,
Are you
first of all,
really, as a
slavery
white
is a
guy,
form of
gonna-
exploitation. And you
You-
just said you're okay with exploiting and slaughtering humans for
You-
optional products.
Are you two like two white men really gonna lecture me about slavery?
Yeah, we are. If you're going to be saying that you're okay with exploiting and slaughtering
I feel like
humans.
you guys should do something better with your time.
Yeah. What is it? Because
I don't
we seem
know,
we have to
man.
have found a person who's okay with exploiting and slaughtering humans for
You're not being
optional
serious,
products.
right?
No, I'm not being serious. I feel like you guys are like, I don't know, man.
We are
Yeah.
being serious
You
though,
you
you know. with-
feel, like we are attacking you in some way.
No, absolutely not.
No.
We're being
So-
serious right now. You know, all these animals are forced into
That's
slaughterhouses
true.
for
No,
us.
I mean, yeah, that is fucked up.
So the
Yeah.
question is, if we would do that to humans, would that be moral?
Like as aliens. I mean, I'm
As
not an alien,
aliens
I
or
don't know.
whatever. Well, you
No, I
can't
mean,
form a judgment
humans
call, right?
doing that
if
towards other humans, probably not.
But if us as aliens who are a different species and we have the power to do so and we choose to do so and you see us doing
I
so,
don't know, man. I'm not an alien.
no, but you see us doing so, are you going to say that is right, that is wrong, or I don't have an opinion?
If
no,
you guys
obviously we would say no, but it's like
Right.
I
So
can't
it's
make
wrong.
I can't make that judgment call as an alien because I'm not an alien.
But it's not about you making the
But
judgment
like
call
a
as an
sheep,
alien.
like for example, like a sheep or a cow can't register that the way I'm gonna register that. If you come and like start enslaving other humans, I have the cognition to say that this is like a moral like issue. But like a cow is never gonna do that. They're just gonna say, "Oh, I
Neither
saw my
will the
grass."
humans that we would enslave. So if we
How-
were
how would
to,
they not?
Because if we enslave cognitively impaired humans, the ones that have the same cognitive capabilities of animals, you would be okay with it? Because they wouldn't know morality. They wouldn't realize that they're
There's
enslaved.
like the
or
same ratio, like
So
animals.
have you
to
heard of
humans,
moral
humans to aliens.
patients?
Is
So
that
you have
what you
moral agents.
No,
and
I mean,
moral
like-
patients? Wait, sorry.
So I mean, like animals. So I mean humans who have the same cognitive abilities of animals, cognitively impaired, like intellectually challenged human beings, who are not capable of understanding what is right or wrong, who are not capable of discerning whether something happening is right or wrong, or
Sure.
not any more than any other animal would. So would it then be okay for us to exploit and slaughter them because they don't know?
Well, again, from the perspective of another human, no, because they're still humans
Okay.
at the end of the day.
Okay, so if from the perspective of another human, it would be wrong. Like, let me put it this way: morality doesn't come to the perspective of like morality is not needs to be universally applied. It's not a system where
Well, does it?
yeah, it does, because otherwise somebody who rapes somebody else, they say, well, from my perspective, what I'm doing is right, and their action is clearly not right. Rape is wrong because if you apply it universally, no single individual on this planet wants to be raped. Killing is wrong because no single individual on this planet wants to be killed. You apply it universally.
What about
Not
suicidal people?
Well, suicidal people, it's a different situation, right? Of course, there are people who might find it if somebody kills me right, but that's an exception. But that's the whole point about it. When we apply an action to a victim, we need to take into consideration the will of the victim. Otherwise, if we just do it what we want to them and we say it's moral because I see it as moral, then we're entering an area where slavery can be justified, where all sorts of weird things can be justified by saying,
It's
I'm
already
doing
been
the
justified.
action.
It's already happened.
Well, it's never been justified. Some people have tried justifying it by saying it, well, they're different than us. They don't think like us, or any of the same things we say about animals. But that does not make it right.
So
we need
what's
to
your
start.
purpose here? Are you trying to make me become vegan or something?
Yeah, we're trying to make
Oh.
people to no longer exploit and slaughter
I'm vegan.
animals. You're already vegan?
I'm vegan.
I appreciate that. I
Thank you for your
appreciate it.
time.
Are you vegan,
We
bro?
love
Appreciate it.
milk.
Probably not, but
Why not?
I mean, I'm unconvinced. I could probably sit here and talk for hours about this.
So what makes it okay to exploit and slaughter innocent animals for optional products?
I'm just unconvinced that like they're like the same level of like being as like human beings.
Then I never said that they're the same level of beings. So what makes it okay to exploit and slaughter innocent animals for optional products?
And how about the cat story? Like, is it
Yeah.
your cat as well? Do you live together? Do you have a cat as well?
Yes, his cat too.
I'm the
Yeah.
stepfather of the cat.
So let's say we take your cat and we make 30,000 clones.
I would say
and
the
pay
reason
for eating optional cat food.
the
yeah?
reason I don't
Would
like
that
that
be okay?
the reason I don't like that is because I grew up in the West where eating cats isn't a norm. But if you ask like a person from like
I'm
a
asking you.
different
I'm
country,
not asking somebody else. I'm asking you.
Yeah, why is that wrong?
I'm asking your morals.
because like
Because it's not norm.
well, because we grew up with cats being pets. That's why.
So-
That's the simple
That's
answer.
the
Wait,
only
so if you
reason
grew
It's
up-
why you
completely
don't want
subjective,
this.
by the
But
way.
if you grew up with
Everything is
humans,
subjective like
because
that.
what you're saying could also justify slavery by saying if you grew up having a slave, then slavery should be moral, right?
No, I'm not saying it's moral. I'm just
Did you
saying.
guys grow up in a
So it's
farm?
not moral. No, I grew up next to a farm, but I did not grow up on a farm.
So you guys didn't have like cows as pets or something?
We did not have cows as pets.
Oh.
No, but we just.
But you're saying so just because I grew up in the West, I don't think this is moral. Like that's my.
I'm just saying, if I was from a different country, I would view a cat the same as I would view a cow, probably, or a pig.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But does it really matter in this case? Because what we're basically saying is like, you take a cat like that has the consciousness and the cognition. If you take an animal that has the same level of consciousness and cognition and autonomy as your cat,
Yeah.
and we would basically treat it like we would treat chickens.
No,
You
principally,
would
I
not
was.
be okay with that, right?
No, principally, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
You wouldn't have a problem.
Like, if I were to.
You would be okay with that.
If I had to be principled, no, I would say there's no issue with that.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
like maybe
so
on an
wait.
instinctive level,
So why
because
is
I
it
grew
wrong?
up with them being pets.
Okay,
I
well-
would
So
have an
wait,
issue
I'm
with
just
it.
I fail to understand because you're saying the only reason why it's wrong
Do you want to go?
to kill and eat cats is because you grew up not doing it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So then you agree with the idea that if you grew up doing one thing, that would make it right?
No, no, you can't like extrapolate that to like everything. I'm just saying specifically for cats.
But you can't also like your logical. So by the way, morality needs to be logically consistent. So when you say it needs to be logically consistent,
Yeah, I'm
and
saying
independent
consistently.
of objectively applied.
A cat has the same level of cognition as like a cow.
As a cow, so-
I'm gonna say it's fine to kill the cats for food, like
For
same as
optional
cows.
food.
For optional food, yeah. You're
Sure,
saying that's
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you ultimately you're saying principally I don't care about animals.
What about the
What
humans
we
that
do to those
wait?
animals.
What about the humans that have
That's
the
what
same
you're
cognitive
principally saying.
capabilities of animals?
I don't think
Who
so.
does?
There are intellectually challenged human beings who have that. You don't have to put trust us on this one. You can look it up, but there are.
I don't have to put what?
You don't have to
Trust.
trust us on this one. You can look it
Oh.
up and you see that there are intellectually challenged human
I would
beings.
trust you on
Yeah.
that.
But are you
There's people who are born with encephaly.
Severely disabled people.
Yeah, they're severely disabled people.
But
Like
why compare them to animals?
Well, because they can't. Like the thing he's saying is they can't think on the level of like a typical human being.
yeah,
So like, does it make it right to kill them? That's what he's asking.
yeah. That's what I'm asking. Is it
We're still
okay?
the same species.
Yeah, exactly.
does it matter?
Does it matter?
I think it does just because like there's an inherent
Well, I'm
like.
not gonna eat human.
But why
No,
not?
but I myself, maybe I'm not the same
Principally
species as you.
speaking, we could
Well,
eat
yeah, and if an alien came along, I would say okay, that makes sense for him.
I
But like,
think we
as
have
a
So it's
human-
okay. It's moral.
I think we have bigger issues if an alien is coming along.
But oh, Jesus Christ, please focus. So what we're saying, what we're saying, what we're saying is
let's
that.
not talk about
So
it.
if an alien wants to kill humans,
I
you're
think-
saying that would be right.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm look.
Goodbye.
I
don't
just
know why
I just
you're
hope we
biting
have the
these
weapons
bullets.
to beat back the aliens. I guess.
I don't know why you're biting these bullets because it doesn't make you look any better by saying the
No, I'm not
saying
trying to look better. I'm
ridiculous
trying to
stuff.
engage in the conversation. That's all.
But you're saying, well, let me get you like. Let
But
me
you're not
summarize-
intellectually
Can I
honest.
for 1 second? When I summarize you, you're saying these animals, cats and cows, they are so cognitively much lower than us that ultimately it doesn't matter what we do to them.
A cat,
That's what you're
a
saying.
cat and a cow can't think
Yes or-
of
yes or
can't,
no?
can't think of the future the way a
Yeah,
human
yeah.
can.
So yes or no? Ultimately, it doesn't matter what we do to them because they're so much lower in intelligence and. in
Also, I'm not
cognition.
saying it
That's-
doesn't matter what we do to them. Like I'm not gonna
But I
endorse
told you,
like torturing like a cow or
30,000
something.
of those cats in a big barn.
Yeah, if
and
you're
we're
gonna eat
going
them,
to
sure.
fatten them up and eat them, even though we don't need to, right? Because we know that we can be
I thought we
vegan.
needed meat to eat though.
We don't.
We don't.
You said you're vegan.
You said you were vegan.
No, she was joking.
No, I was
She was
playing
joking.
around.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not.
I was
interested.
already-
Let's stop.
No,
this
no, no.
conversation.
But let-
No, I don't
No,
want to talk to
that's
these
fine. We
people.
have to get
These
going. Thank
people,
you for
these
the talk.
people
Thank you for the
think it's okay to abuse animals simply because they want to, and I'm not with
Thank
that.
you, thank you.
Stop abusing animals. Fuck them. Jesus fucking Christ! What a bunch of they weren't honest with anything. They just kept lying about everything. I just
Yeah.
dislike having. I'm trying to have a conversation with them. I try to be nice. We try to be everything, and they just keep lying about all the shit. I don't think the alien suits are working, man. I think we're just getting liars all the time.
Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah.
Well, it worked with girls when I asked them, let's have a nice conversation.
It's just insane, man. It's just insane. Like, why would you, like, the amount of shit that, like, I think I saw so many contradictions in it, the things that they saw. She's saying, oh, I'm vegan. No, so she wasn't vegan. What the
No,
fuck?
she was just, I don't know. I actually, I didn't know whether to believe her or not, because she said it with a very straight face, and she gave you a hand, I'm vegan. But I was very confused, you know, when she said that, because nothing she said indicated, you know. And then later, of course, it showed that she wasn't vegan. But maybe indeed the suits don't work, or it's the location, or the time of day, or maybe we're not friendly enough. I don't know, man. But why are people so shitty?
Why are people so shitty, man? Why are people so shitty?
Because
I
they
don't know.
are because they are cognitively so much lower than us. Then it's okay.
Yeah.
And they have a cat.
Imagine saying you can use intelligence to justify oppression. Okay, well, if my IQ is higher than yours, then that would mean that I can oppress you, right? It's as simple as that. Your logic, hey, your rules. No, because we're the same species. Well, why does that matter? It doesn't matter to me. There you go. So then, therefore, I should be able to oppress you, right?
And I don't understand
What
humans.
ridiculousness.
Like, we have so much compassion for animals. You know, if a swan breaks their wing, then you know we have like a special agency here in the Netherlands that will come over, like a pet ambulance, you know, and we will help the pet, we will help the swan and so on. It will even be like in the news, you know, like a swan broke its wing, you know. So we have lots of compassion for animals, but then whenever they have to think about it in terms of morals, then it's like, yeah, let's just not, because you know I want to keep doing what I'm doing. And therefore I'm principally going to be against it, even though I am just not for it whatsoever. You know? Like,
Imagine how fucked up it is. Like we were, like, 'cause we were all the same species. Probably we had some form of a virus that bit us or something. Whatever happened, virus didn't bit us. We got a virus or something that made us develop higher cognitive abilities over time or whatever. And now all of a sudden, instead of us using our intelligence to make the world better for everyone, we're saying, no, we're going to enslave some of you, exploit you, and slaughter you. Why? Because we want to, not because we don't need any of this shit. In fact, it's worse even for our society. It's worse even for us,
Yeah,
but
even
we
for
want to
planet.
do it.
Yeah.
We just because we have power, we want to do it. Like, that's literally textbook oppression. That's
I mean, it's
literally
shitty.
textbook oppression.
It's just
It's
shitty.
shitty fucking oppression. And people trying to justify this fucking nonsense by saying, well, you know, it's like these people were all over the place. Is it moral to do this? Is it not moral? Is it like I'm not going to
how
use the
hard is
alien
it to
costume.
just leave the animals alone? You know.
I'm not going to use the alien costume, man. I'm just going to stay in this, but I'm not using it anymore. No, I don't think the conversations are working.
You've made your conclusion, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not fully convinced.
You're not fully convinced. You want to hold the sign with the mask, then?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
But maybe I'm gonna pull off the mask.
Let's see if people want to have a conversation with us. Well, at least nobody's saying you can't build muscle on a plant-based diet, because with this suit you can see that I have muscle. Huh? At least absolutely nobody's saying that I don't have muscle, that you can't build muscle on a plant-based diet.
No, but you have a few gray hairs there.
I have a few gray hairs. Yeah, that obviously means
Yeah.
that's because of my
You should
plant-based
eat-
diet.
You should eat meat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had them way before being vegan, but you know,
Yeah.
of course, it's because I became vegan.
No, but those few gray hairs, they reveal everything.
Because I already started questioning the morality of my actions, and I realized that it's wrong what I'm doing. That meant I have gray hair. I mean, it's a possibility, you know, like it's pretty fucked up what we do to animals. So the stress of it could potentially cause gray hair. But yeah.
It's not even the plant-based diet. It's just how shitty human beings are. Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, more likely.
Hello, human.
You wanna have a conversation with us? God damn it, it's cold also. Are you not cold?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
But the suit is warmer than I expected.
Oh, I have 3 layers on me. I'm still a bit cold. Sorry. You wanna have a conversation with us? Maybe I should just give people a handshake with this one. You guys want to have a conversation with us? Yeah, high five.
Ooh, tasty human.
That's so funny. Ah, dude. I'm so happy I'm doing this with you. If I done it alone, I would have been so disconcerted. Yeah. The high five worked, huh?
You should ask for a high five and then pull out the arm in the last minute.
Ugh.
Human tasty.
Wanna have a conversation?
So good.
Maybe they're like, what the fuck? Why is this guy green? This guy isn't. Hey, you guys want to have a conversation with us? You want to have a conversation with us?
What's it about?
Just ask you some questions.
Sure. But I am on a... Yeah, I have to catch a train.
It's okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's just start it. You want to do it also? Do you know each other?
No.
Oh, that's okay.
Hello.
What's your name?
Ulisa.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Janis.
Yanis.
Hi. Lobo.
Hello.
Hi.
Ulisa.
So we're normally dressed like aliens because we want to say that would it be okay if aliens came to Earth and started farming humans?
Very interesting question.
Would that be moral if they did that? Can you guys come a little bit closer? So
Oh
they can hear
yeah.
me?
Well, no. Naturally.
No, naturally, no.
I don't think any sort of, what do you say, morally?
Yeah, moral.
Yeah, no. Why should they do that?
Oh, because they benefit from doing it.
Oh yeah. Well, no then.
No.
No, I don't think they. I think it would nice be if we cooperated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like
like-
that.
What if humans tasted really nice to us?
If they stay nice to us.
Yes. Humans taste really
they
nice.
have to have some sort of advantage, talent, or something if they are to be leaders of the world. I mean.
No, but I
why-
mean, like, if us aliens wanna kill and eat humans because they taste really well to us, we
Ah.
can eat something else, but we wanna kill specifically humans. Would it be okay?
Well, I don't think so because we have the right to live, right?
You have the right to live. But what makes it so that you have the right to live?
Because we're in a society where I have the right to live because I give you the right to live and you can necessitate that to me, which I think animals can't.
But if we find human beings who are living outside of society, who haven't signed the social contract that they give rights to others, it would be okay for us to enslave, kill them, exploit them.
If there's no way we can integrate them in society, I think so. If you can do this with animals,
You're okay
sure.
with human slavery as long as they're not integrated into society?
Well, if they're at the point where they can't give me the basic right to live, I don't think I can give them the same right.
And what if you couldn't give an alien the right to live? Like, you can't give me the right to live. I already live, and you are so tiny.
I think aliens would hopefully look at us and
Yeah, but we don't.
well, if
Oh.
they look at us and
They
think,
think you're
they can't.
puny earthlings.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like if we compare my intelligence level to your intelligence level, I could say you're so inferior to me that it would be okay for me to exploit and slaughter you. It doesn't matter if you're in a society.
I
All
think
animals
that
build
If
societies, right?
aliens could do that, they would do that.
Well, that's the question, right?
Yeah.
Like
Would
the
you
question
want
is,
them to do that?
the question is
we
it
didn't want-
moral?
No,
No.
it's not, but they would, and we
Yeah.
wouldn't have liked it.
So-
That's just the end of the story.
So then, do you think it's
Yeah.
moral when we humans take other animals and we use them for optional food for us?
No, in many ways, no.
Many ways, no.
Yeah. But it's been like this for centuries, so we're used to it. Although if aliens came to the Earth, it would be a whole new thing for us, whole shabam bam, to think
Yeah.
about what would happen to us. But I do hope that they would be friends then.
I mean, I think like if aliens came to Earth, personally,
Yeah.
I tend to believe that they would want to treat us how we treat others.
Yes,
And I don't
exactly.
mean like our own kind,
I
but
know.
rather how they would look at our behavior, how we treat animals or such.
Exactly, and
and they
see
would
how
be like,
abusive you
this is
are.
kind of how we have to treat
Yeah,
them. Because
exactly.
they would be a different species and they would understand that, hey, this is how they treat different species, then this is what they expect
Yeah.
another species to come and treat them that
Exactly.
way, right?
Yeah.
So, but outside of this, because we dress like aliens to show the absurdity of how we see animals and the fact that we judge them based on our intelligence level and we say they're so inferior to us that it's okay to enslave and slaughter them. But do you
Yeah.
think that we, as humans who make these choices, do you think we have the responsibility for the animals that
Yes,
are
of
exploited
course.
and slaughtered for us?
Of course.
Yeah, I
I just
appreciate
think
it.
many people just walk around in the world they know and not thinking too much about it because it's more easy.
I like you. What do you
Yeah.
feel about this?
Like I said, I don't think I could give like not a pig but a bear, for example, the right to live, because he would never give me the same right. And he
Listen, if you're in a situation where a bear is attacking you and you want to defend yourself, but if you're in a situation where a human is attacking you and you want to defend yourself, you might end up hurting that person or killing that person, hurting that animal or killing that animal. That does not morally justify you going around killing bears, killing other animals
but
just because
that
you want to,
human
does it?
made a conscious choice to attack me, and he knows the whole construct around and the consequences of what would happen. The bear just acts on instinct.
So,
Good point.
and therefore it is okay to kill a bear
Yes.
Wait, it's okay to...
in a situation
In
where you don't
self-defense.
need to kill the bear.
In self-defense, yeah.
I see them morally
Is it
more
okay
like
to
objects.
go and hunt bears?
Wait, you see animals like objects?
Morally
Why?
speaking.
Oh.
Well, because I don't think they have rights.
But no, the,
So,
the
morally
question isn't
speaking,
if they
they are
have,
objects.
should they have it? Because you said you see them
Yeah, and
like
they
objects. Why do you see
wow.
them like objects?
Because they don't have rights.
But they are sentient.
So you
Doesn't
can,
matter. That is not the criteria we use.
Wait,
to
so
give
let me
something
let me
right.
ask you this: what's the difference between an animal and an intellectually challenged human being who has the same cognitive capabilities of that animal?
Well, there isn't any.
There isn't any. So is that intellectually challenged human being then an object morally to you?
To me, basically yes. But I can see as a society that we
Wow,
that's
that's a
that we
lot.
say, well,
That's a lot, man. That's a
I
lot.
don't even want to talk
That's a
to
lot.
them
I'm
anymore.
sorry, but if you grant people moral considerations strictly based on intelligence level,
No,
then
I
you would
grant
be
them rights.
okay. Then you would be okay with this idea of if I have a higher IQ than you, then I have the right to do whatever I want
it
to
has
you.
nothing to do with IQ. It has.
So I would be essentially it's a measurement of intelligence, and I would essentially be more intelligent than you. Thus, I would be well within my rights to exploit and slaughter you because I'm more intelligent
because
than you.
intelligence doesn't give you rights.
So what exactly is it then? Because we are sentient, animals are sentient. If it's not intelligence, what is it?
But we can both agree that we have the right to live. Only because you have the right to live doesn't mean I can't kill you.
I'm not asking you about legal rights. I'm asking you about moral rights, right? Legally, you're right. We have to build a society. We have to agree on the legality of it.
And
but
animals
morally
can't do this.
speaking,
We can't integrate animals
but
in a way.
morally
Therefore, they are
speaking,
objects.
morals, okay? A child cannot create a society. A child who was born in a certain way can potentially remain a child throughout their life if they're intellectually challenged. This individual, do you think this individual, because they can never build a society, we should see them as an object?
Well, we kind of do treat them less than we do normal people, right?
I don't.
Man,
They
he's
go
digging
to
such a
different
deep hole.
schools. They have
We treat
challenged kids are being treated differently than normal kids.
but differently, not in an inferior way, differently in a way where we acknowledge that they have special needs and we give them special needs.
Yeah, but only
we
because
don't see
we
them as
agree on that.
objects. We don't see them as objects. Like seeing an individual as an object is very insulting. You're removing their individuality. It's what the Nazis did to the Jewish people. It's what people did when they enslaved black people, and it's what whole societies did for women for thousands of years by saying they don't deserve rights because they should just be my property in my house. seeing other individuals as objects leads to this logically. You can't just say individuals are objects.
I didn't say that. I said individuals who can't resuscitate the
Animals
rights
are
I
like
give them.
objects, you said.
People who can't give back the rights I present them are not very not in my consideration.
How do you feel about this?
Well, I think it's very interesting to listen to, trying to understand. But I think that if we compared it with the Avatar movie, the second, I hope that we kind of treat animals the way that the avatars that swim treat whales, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
You've
I
seen
see
that
what you
movie.
mean,
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
Well,
find
in
that
reality, we
and
treat.
then there's humans that come and destroy it, but I mean the avatars.
That's
now.
how we
should
treat
be the
animals.
avatars.
That's how we treat animals.
I know,
the
I know.
humans, how.
It's kind of like a whole shabam there. But yeah, so I'm gonna. That's
You have to go. Let me give you a
basically- yeah, I
card
have
before
to
you
go,
go.
but
I
thank
understand
you.
that. Let
Very
me just give you a
interesting.
card.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have my
sure.
my YouTube channel
Cool.
over here.
Thank
Watch
you.
the minion. You'll see what we mean about what we're
Thanks.
talking about.
I gotta
okay?
go too.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not gonna shake your hand, man. I'm not. Seeing humans like objects is not nice. It's not just. It's just wrong.
I was
Jesus fucking Christ.
I was disgusted by that guy.
Same. Thank you so much, Dandelion Gum. Make it into a game. One is the alien, the other is the human tour guide. The challenge is to get the guests to convince the alien to not eat them. What do you think?
The alien and the other is the human tour guide.
The challenge is to get the guests to convince the alien not to eat them.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let's do it.
Okay. Nice. Good
So-
one. Thank you, Dandelion Gum. Okay.
So I'm the alien.
You're the alien. I don't want to put that on the again.
Human tour guide.
Yeah. You want to eat the humans.
I want to. I've been eating humans for thousands of years.
Guys
And
want to try it?
They can't really give me. They can't really grant me the life, the right to live, because they're so inferior.
You know, this guy
Therefore,
was.
they are like moral objects.
This guy was a psychopath, man. This guy that we were speaking to, like the fact that they were. You guys want to have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube? Is he okay being live on YouTube? I need some consent from a parent and also consent from you. It's okay? Okay. Okay, so my friend over here, he's from planet Yemulan. And he wants to, as you can see, he eats humans.
I've been eating humans my whole life.
I'm trying to convince him not to. Can you help me convince him not to eat humans?
I don't know.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Is it okay to eat humans?
No.
Why not?
Because there are we need them in this world, so things can work like transport and food.
But
we have our own alien transport system. We don't need you humans. You only have like simple transport, but we have spaceships.
yeah, so what he's saying is that he will take the humans that will not be that don't do anything in your society and kill them and eat them.
Ja.
Ja, ze mogen dat niet doen, anders gaan onze mensen dingen kapot. Hè.
Why should I not eat humans?
Because then our world will go stuck. What's that called?
I don't know in English.
We're only going to be using some humans, and luckily what he'll be doing is he'll also breed humans. So he'll forcefully inseminate some women, then grow the babies, kill them, and then eat them.
I will make some clones of you.
Oh,
No?
So there will be wild humans in certain areas, and then there will be farm humans that we clone and breed.
And then kill.
And then kill for eat.
So it's just like the humans and animals, but aliens and humans.
Yeah. But aliens are far more intelligent than humans, so it's okay to do it, right?
Yes. Yeah. Als de stem is, ja.
That's the question. Is it okay for aliens to kill humans because they're more intelligent?
If they need to, if they don't have other choices, then yes.
But if they have choices,
Then no.
then no. Do you think we as humans have choices when we choose to kill and eat animals?
Yes.
Yeah. So do you think it's fair for us to kill and eat animals?
No, but I also think if you stop eating meat, people will still kill them. So like it's not if one person decides to go vegan that it helps kind of.
100 animals per year for one person.
That's
Imagine if you were one of those 100 animals. Imagine if he eats 100 humans per year and then he says he stops, then 100 humans will no longer be killed, right? It's the same thing. There's 8 billion people on this planet. We grow 80 billion animals. Is it fair for us to say it's not going to make a difference because it really is not going to, the difference is not going to be seen in such a huge number, but it's going to make a huge difference to those animals, to those humans, you know? That's the whole point of it. It's not about us making the system better, but us showing fairness and compassion towards other beings also, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think we have an obligation to behave this way towards animals, or do you think it's only if we want to?
I think we also need animals, like we kill them, but it's for a reason, so we have food. It's not like.
But it's optional food.
Yeah, but it's not like that we kill them and just go to waste and stuff. We also need them, but.
We don't need animal products. We can be healthy without animal products.
That's true. Yes, you're right.
We don't need animal products. We don't need to kill. We don't need to farm. And when we do it, we put them in practices where we keep them in containers, we impregnate them, we take away their babies, we separate the babies from the mothers. We kill males in agriculture. Like you're a boy, you would be killed. All males are killed fast because males don't produce others. Males are just used for their sperm and then they're killed. That's what happens. And women are used to reproduce constantly, and it's wrong. Women are also female animals, like cows for example, they get impregnated, then their babies are taken away from them, and the only reason we do that is so that we can take their milk, because the only time they produce milk is if they had a baby. So imagine if aliens did that to humans, that would be pretty messed up, wouldn't it?
Yes.
But it wouldn't be messed up because we're somehow intelligent. It would be messed up because we would feel all of this, right? So they feel it too. They also have the desire to be with their children. They don't want their child to be taken away from them. They also won't have the desire, to live.
But the humans help. Doesn't the human help the animal to grow and stuff?
Not really. So we give them food to grow, but we give them only because we benefit from it. In fact, here in the Netherlands, there was an article 5 years ago that when the baby was born male, in the dairy production, they would just let them starve because it was just the cheapest thing to do. Nowadays, what they do is they grow them, then they put them on a ship and they send them to Africa to get slaughtered because the slaughterhouses are full here. Yeah.
That's true.
That's fucked up, right?
Yes, you're right.
This is what we're saying.
We go to the shop, we eat meat without thinking.
We don't see
It's
it.
true.
We don't think about it. But
No.
this is the reality of what happens behind these choices that we're
Yes, it
making.
is.
And we need to make better choices, because otherwise, let's imagine that this hypothetical scenario of an alien landing on Earth is actually true. The way they would want to communicate with us would be the way we communicate with other species, not how we communicate with each other. And when they see how we treat other species and they treat us how we treat other species, they would think it's right. And we should have no reason to say, well, it's wrong, because we literally do this to others because they're not the same species as us. So we're just trying to get people to understand this perspective a little bit and try to make changes. Because do you think you have some responsibility for this?
Yes.
Surely something to think about.
Let me give you a card. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have my YouTube channel over here, and you have also some documentaries to watch, maybe to understand
Okay,
what we
thank
mean
you.
about Dominion.
Yes.
Dominion is a good documentary. It's a little bit gruesome, but you really do see what animals go through. Can you give that a watch?
Yes, good.
I appreciate you. Go on.
And if you stop eating animals, I will stop eating humans.
No, you won't. You dare not to do it.
Thank you for stopping
Because
by.
Good luck with inspiring the people. It's true. It's true. We have something to think about. Eh?
Think and act. We need to act also,
Yes,
okay?
yes. All right. Good luck with that human being.
Thank you. Bye. That was better.
That was better.
That was better. Yeah. So I like this idea of convincing you to not. Yeah, it's cold. Huh?
Now I'm getting the cold.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, let's stay for another 15 minutes or something because we're gonna get really cold soon. The sun is gone. It's windy.
Sure.
I hope, guys, you've enjoyed this. Renee, thank you so much. I see somebody else donated. A lot of people donated. Thank you to Renee. Dairy is rape and murder, and meat is murder, and neither is justified today. You are 100% right, Renee. And
That's
thank you
true.
for that. Man, but the beginning, the conversations at the beginning were all over the place. This was such a much better idea now that we
We've
learned.
met some really apathetic people today.
I mean, the thing about this was with the girl and the guy, I wanted to say, it was very interesting because they were both strangers, and when one was making an argument, the other was listening more than they were listening to us. So it's kind of an interesting thing to have outreach with two strangers, and especially if they have kind of like opposing views, because when this guy was saying that it's okay to enslave intellectually challenged human beings, she was like, whoa.
She looked very
Yeah,
shocked.
she looked very
like,
shocked,
but
yeah.
I was like totally disgusted.
Yeah.
But she was also like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're like objects.
They're like objects.
Like,
Jesus.
morally speaking, they're like objects. Okay. But I guess it's it's some form of social contract theory, and I just don't agree with social contract theory. It's like, even if somebody doesn't grant me the right to life, I still want them to live. You know, like it doesn't matter so much to me what they think. You know,
Yeah, plus social
just-
contract theory does justify like war between countries, doesn't it? Because it says, well, the contract we decided throughout society that they're the enemy, therefore it's okay
Yeah.
to kill them. No.
And also, like, you can make a contract that doesn't include all kinds of humans, right? Like,
That's another donation, sir. Oh, Jackie Boyle, thank you so much, Jackie Boyle.
Jackie boy.
Jackie Boyle.
Oil.
Ah, you can't build muscle on a plant-based diet. The fuck are people saying? It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, when colonialists came to Africa and suppressed and enslaved Africans, they were not in a contract with these Africans.
Yeah.
And they didn't care what they thought about them, you know?
So it's justified.
Yeah. The Africans maybe didn't give them a right to live, but, you know... So you can take social contract theory and apply it, you know, to groups of humans. Not only say like, well, it doesn't apply to animals, or you can also say it doesn't apply to all humans, because you can make a little group and say, I only care about the contract between these people. Okay, let's do one more.
One more conversation. I think one more and then I'm done because I'm getting cold.
Yeah, I'm also done after that.
It's really cold. Yeah, everyone. I hope you're enjoying. If you're enjoying these conversations, I know it's kind of weird today. We're kind of all over the place. We're learning. Remember to hit that subscribe, hit that like, follow Lodebike, Kind Future. I'm gonna add you as a collaborator after this. I couldn't add you before. We're doing a great job over here.
And happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween, yeah. You guys want to have a conversation with us? How did you do that? Did you actually bite into the... Hey, you want to have a conversation with us?
Yeah.
First of all, are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
Can you hold this for a second?
Hello, humans. You look very tasty. Lots of yummy, yummy.
What's your name? I'm Chip.
Rondalee? Vivian.
Vivian.
Yeah.
Rondalee.
So, my friend here is from a planet far away.
Yes.
And he, as you see, he likes to eat humans.
Yes.
I'm trying to convince him to not eat humans. Can you
Okay.
help me?
Yes,
Okay.
Why wouldn't he eat humans? Why shouldn't he eat humans?
because we're nice.
You nice?
Oh,
Not all humans are nice,
but
but
you are
also,
not nice to me.
yeah.
It's true.
So you should only eat the bad humans.
Don't eat the bad
There you
human.
go.
Only eat the bad
Bad
humans.
humans.
You know, eat the murderers and the pedophiles and the yeah.
They might not taste as good though. They might
the rich.
make you go,
Eat the rich. Eat the rich. That's it exactly. Yeah.
Send them to me.
But like he's saying that it's okay to farm humans because he's more intelligent than us. Because I'm a human.
We
also.
might be.
Yeah.
The
So
way-
it-
lately, the way the world's going, you just might be smarter than us.
so if
I'm
an
definitely smarter than you.
so if an alien says that if an alien who's more intelligent than us says it's okay to farm us,
Yes.
then does that make it okay? By farming us means taking away, like controlling our breeding process, right? Like you being women, you would be impregnated.
Yes.
And taking away your baby and killing you when they can no longer get you
Will you
pregnant.
take our breast milk and drink it too?
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
also.
Very good ice
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah.
And make
Like
ice cream.
Cheese.
And cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
don't know. There's
cheese.
worse things in the world than.
Human pepperoni pizza.
There you go.
Then humans being killed by aliens.
There
Is that,
Probably.
you
There's
go.
probably worse things going on in the world than
Yeah,
that.
I think in this day and age that if your choice is to be vegetarian or vegan
Or
then,
human
then
eating.
or
Human eating.
right like or
Or
if
cannibal.
you choose not to eat, but you're not a cannibal. If you're
No,
an
no,
alien,
but
you're not
there
a
are
cannibal.
cannibals.
See, that's right.
Right?
You'd be
Yeah.
another alien.
So
How does an alien taste?
I don't know. I'm not a cannibal, but yeah.
But he eats
Humans
humans.
taste very tasty.
Okay, well, you know.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
a bit
an
like chicken,
age-old.
but richer.
It tastes like everything
chicken.
tastes like chicken. It's an age-old argument that people have been having for years and years and years and years. They did whole episodes. Star Trek had a whole
Trek's a good
alien
one, yeah.
race that they finally discovered were intelligent, and they were like, "Okay, we'll stop eating you because you are intelligent."
So the question about this is, right, does intelligence justify oppression? Like, or lack of it? Like, say for instance, if I'm more intelligent than you, does that justify me oppressing you?
No.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is that
No.
for same species.
No, but if an alien does it, it's justified.
Right, but so pigs are really smart.
Yeah.
Okay, but so how do you measure a pig's intelligence? And so if we eat pigs, we're not the same species.
No, but that's the same thing, right? Because
Right.
we don't need to eat any animals. We can be healthy without eating animals
Right.
or
Can
using
Can you be
animals in
healthy
any way.
without eating humans?
I can be. We are alien omnivores.
There.
So
Yeah.
we have lots of plants on our planet.
So you don't
No,
need to
it's-
eat a human.
it's
That's
optional.
what
And
I'm
so
trying
that-
to convince.
and that's
That's why I'm asking you. Can you
Oh,
convince
yeah.
him to not eat
Look at
Did you
humans?
see the little light bulb that just went
Yeah.
But it's so tasty.
Yeah.
And the cheese is so
And
good.
there are wars on his planet. There's a Trump on his planet also. There's all sorts
I
of
mean-
rich assholes on his planet also.
This is what I was telling him, you know. He wants to talk about this stupid animals, but there's an intergalactic war going on right
Yeah.
now.
Do you know what? I don't care how smart they are. If they're assholes, then you can eat them. Eat the rich.
Eat the rich. Yeah. Yeah, but we don't want to
Good
eat the
idea.
assholes. We want to take the most docile humans, the ones who will not fight back, the nicest ones,
So-
breed them to up until we make them even more docile.
Yeah.
And then where the most docile, we use them, we exploit them, and then we kill them.
Well, and so that's like the free-range chickens. We don't eat the chickens like we should eat the chickens that are in the little tiny cages that never get to move because they're very unhappy and they probably like to be dead. But
Where we shouldn't
instead,
put them in that situation.
instead we eat the free-range chickens who are living their happy life.
But
or
like-
you're saying don't eat chickens at all.
I'm saying we don't need to be exploiting animals. I'm saying we can live a healthy life without it. We don't need to be doing this. They feel, they have emotions, they think, they want to have a family. They don't want their babies taken away from them. They don't want some different species tackling their titty milk, Nobody wants that.
Do you eat fish?
No,
No?
no. So
So
none
do you
of.
think fish are intelligent too?
Well, I think fish are sentient. A lot of fish are sentient. They have this capability of being the subjects of their own universe.
Okay.
Because intelligence is not doesn't really matter, and I'll explain why. Because when you take a human being who's intellectually challenged so much that maybe their cognitive capabilities are similar of an animal,
Yeah.
we wouldn't say that this person I want to kill and eat them or something, right? We think of.
So you know too
Stupid
that
human beings I eat. Yeah.
see, stupid. Eat the
But
stupid. But
to
you know
me,
what, though,
all
too?
human beings are stupid. I mean,
But-
even a 4-year-old can do calculus on our planet.
But you know too that plants talk to each other, and they're interconnected.
But plants don't have. So the thing is, plants talk to each other just like a computer talks to another
Oh,
computer.
but you don't know that for sure.
I can explain to you why plants are not sentient, because sentience is an emerging property that comes from brains and central nervous systems.
Yes, but
Plants
but
don't
there's-
have a brain or a central nervous system. But let me rest assured that even if you would think that
Yeah.
killing plants is wrong, because if you're thinking, oh, the choice is between me killing a sentient being or a plant, which you may say it's a sentient being, the reality of your choice that you're making is these animals are fed more plants in that process, so that your choice is between killing some plants or killing a lot of plants and an innocent animal.
I think my personally is, I think that humans are omnivorous and that we eat a little of everything. But
We
I
don't
think,
need-
But I think that you need to respect your food, and you need to not.
But they're not food.
Over-harvest.
They're individuals. You're just as much food to him as animals are to us.
Yep.
They're individuals who think, who feel.
Yeah.
Like what makes them, like we give them this tag food, just like he would give you the tag food.
Yeah.
Does that make it fair towards you or
Oh,
towards
I'm
them?
not saying that it's fair or anything like that. I'm just saying that I do believe that humans are omnivorous, but I
But
think
why
that,
behave unfairly
But
towards
I
them?
but I think that you respect the balance in the world.
Omnivore means choice, right? You have a choice to eat what you. It doesn't mean that you must eat meat. I mean, there are more than 1 billion people who don't eat meat on this planet.
Yeah.
And there are around 100 million vegans on this planet.
Yeah.
So you absolutely.
And so
do
we
not-
have balance.
There's no balance because
Yes,
sadly.
there is, because there's people that don't.
Yeah, but
eat
you're
and
born
there's
human,
people
right?
That is.
You're born
So,
human. You
yeah.
hit the jackpot.
There's-
The reality is, if you were born a different species, you would have now been hooked up to a machine, exploited, and killed.
And-
All because you were born a different
And
species.
you know what?
It's not fair.
And I was born a female, and so there's a whole.
Yeah, I'm a
whole-
feminist myself. I
know.
think it's fucking wrong to treat
So
women
I'm
differently.
just saying that, and I was born white, and I was born in Canada. I have
But
so
none
much
of these-
privilege. I
none
have
of these-
so much.
None of these
privilege.
things will
Right.
get you eaten. Can we be done now?
We can be done, but can you please, like, you're always free to leave, of course, from this conversation. Just keep in mind that when you buy animal products, you will pay for an innocent animal who feels, who has emotions, who feels love and anxiety, to force them into a slaughterhouse, into slavery, all for an optional product. You can always choose something else. And I fail to understand how would that ever be justified, or how we can sleep at night knowing we're doing this. I couldn't, so that's why I'm no longer doing it. So I don't know why you would continue doing it. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for having this conversation with me.
Yeah,
I'll just
good
give you a
luck to
card, but please just
Thanks,
look
Alan,
what
too.
animals go through, because you might not be aware of what it is that you're paying. Sorry, it's you might not be aware of what it is that you're paying, but it is not a nice
Enjoy
thing.
your leg.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Maybe I will stop eating.
Yeah, no, the thing, I don't think it was the experiment. Now I'm more convinced than ever that it is the place. I think that this isn't the best place to do this.
I think at least these last 2 conversations went well.
Went okay. I mean, this conversation wasn't the best. Ah, so cold. Hey, Mark Day. If humanity is to survive, reference for life must be universal core value. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mark J. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, everyone, for staying here, for having conversations, for giving us the suggestion. Because you see, the reality of this last experiment that we started doing was actually quite good. And I mean, there was kind of a banter here and there, but it was just fucked up that they still tried to justify it and were like, oh, I'm an omnivore, it's okay. It just felt like
The fuck are we saying?
I think she misunderstood you also when you were trying to explain her that you have all this privilege, but you weren't meaning it in a way that to say that, oh, you're a bad person because you have all this privilege. No, you were trying to say you have all this privilege, and therefore why would you go and then abuse animals when that is just totally optional to you, I mean, you already have all that privilege. Like, why is it so hard to give up this one little thing?
Somebody said we do not torture cows. Yes, we do. We forcefully inseminate them, take away their babies, exploit and slaughter them for their milk, and we'll exploit them for their milk. And when we can no longer impregnate them, we kill them. That's pretty much torture to me, if you ask me.
Even they take them away from their mothers.
That's the torture,
Yeah.
the most torture that you can do. I'm gonna sexually exploit you, and when you're happy that you had a baby, fuck it, I'm gonna take the baby away and use you for your milk. That's pretty messed up.
Yeah, all of these cows go into the world and immediately get taken away from their mother. And if they're a boy, they get taken away from their mother and they go into the slaughterhouse basically in a couple of months. And if they're a girl, then they're still taken away from the mother, kept in isolation for a bit until they are at reproductive age. And then they start the cycle there until finally she's slaughtered as well.
Ooh, it's so cool.
Yeah, you could say, oh, that's not torture, but I don't know. Let's not have a semantic discussion then.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like any single person on this planet, if you're born in that situation, you would be like, what the fuck? It's fucked up, it's torturous, it's bad, it's wrong.
Yeah.
But
would do it to
when
some
you're
other animal,
when you're the benefiter of it, and when you've been taught your whole life that what you're doing is okay, that somehow makes it okay. It doesn't, okay? It doesn't. Stop it with this nonsense.
Yeah. Let's not be shitty to animals.
Exactly.
That's all that we're saying.
We're all animals at the end of the day. We all deserve to live and be free. None of us should be put in this position where we're treated like objects, like what this asshole was saying, that they're objects because they're not intelligent enough. Jesus Christ.
I mean, even if he says that, I don't think like if he would be actually, he might be like a full-on psychopath and then he actually doesn't care. But like most of these people who say these things, they just put themselves into some, they dig some kind of intellectual hole for themselves to justify why they're doing what they're doing. But if you would be in the situation to actually kill an animal for an optional food product, to say, okay, I have an animal here and I'm gonna kill it, but I don't actually need to do that. I mean, most people, if not all of us, would not do it.
Yeah.
Except for the psychopaths, but they're not that many psychopaths. They're just people who like intellectually try to justify a whole bunch of nonsense.
That's the thing about it, and they always bring it to, well, an animal would eat you if they had the chance. Well, wild animals do it. Well, it's okay because others do it. No, it is not.
It's vegan bullshit bingo. You should that's on our last channel actually. It was a very cool video made by Sohan. So funny. Did you see it?
No, I haven't, but I
it's
saw
so
that
funny.
it was a bingo thing. I
Oh
want to
yeah,
see it.
we talked to a guy and we talked to him for only 6 minutes or so, but like he went through the whole list of like every bullshit argument that you can make, and it was just completely pointless talking to the guy.
Has anybody ever said now that you can't build muscle on a plant-based diet? I'm still waiting for that. Come on, say it. You can't build muscle on a plant-based diet.
I think somebody said on your last live stream when you weren't wearing something like this, somebody was saying like, "Oh, look at these weak arms." He didn't know what kind of arms were underneath that jacket.
Also been bulking a little bit. You can kind of tell.
I almost wanna, get a body like you just to prove the point to people, but I'm not that motivated.
Somebody says I'm on TRT. No, brother, I'm not. But thank you for the compliment. That's a huge compliment. To say that I look like I would be. No, my testosterone is pretty high, but it's not as high as on TRT. I think people who are on TRT have like 3,000 or 4,000, right? I'm somewhere 800, 900, something like that.
And let me ask you a question. Is it harder for you to gain muscle than for somebody with a meat-based diet?
It's so ridiculous. I feel like the thing about it is that in order to build muscle like I have, right? Like if you want a body like this, you're not going to be getting it through a normal diet. You're going to have to supplement regardless. You're going to have protein powder. You're going to have to supplement a little bit. You're going to have to sleep well. You're going to have to train hard. You're going to have to do a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know about. So
no. It's the source of the diet doesn't matter.
right.
You can just, as long as you supplement properly after the gym, you take a protein powder, as long as you eat high-ish in protein, and as long as you just consume enough calories, which is what most people don't usually do.
Yeah. So
And
as long
train
as you're
hard,
getting the
yeah.
protein, it doesn't matter where it comes from. That's basically what you're saying. Huh?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. And not just protein, because carbohydrates matter a lot also. That you have like not like complex carbohydrates, that your energy level stays stable throughout the day. It's there's a lot of things. It's a little bit more complex than simply, oh, if you eat meat you gain muscle. No way.
And what about the guy who said like, yeah, I was on a vegan diet and I became depressed? What do you think about that?
I think first of all he didn't become depressed. I think he doesn't know what depression is. I think he was just like, I don't know. He had the portion where he didn't enjoy food as much anymore. I guess he probably just ate some like carrots or something. Like I remember when I.
Do you think it was even the food?
I don't think it was the food. I think he just, if it was the food, he didn't adopt the plant-based diet properly. He didn't eat the delicious stuff, or he didn't try hard. Because honestly, some of the foods we have on a plant-based diet are so similar to the meat alternatives that it's just insane to think otherwise. To think that, oh no, I'm depressed because it's just so much better to eat flesh. No, it isn't. There's just so many alternatives today.
I think also people truly underestimate the placebo effect. So like I met a guy once who said that he was very depressed for many years, and then he turned to a meat-only diet, like a carnivore diet, like he was listening to Jordan Peterson and these kinds of individuals. And basically he said like, well, that lifted my depression. I felt so much better after that, you know. And I am, well, you know, since I'm vegan and I'm feeling totally fine, and there's, you know, I don't see any kind of research that says that you must eat meat somehow to be happy. I think like what actually happened to that guy is he basically said like, oh, it must be the vegan diet. And I'm going to change that. And then I'm going to bank that actually is actually going to change everything. And you just want that to be true, you know. You just say like, I'm gonna change this one thing, and I'm gonna then invest in it, you know, and say, okay, I feel so much better now, you know, and just talk yourself into that. And I think that's all there is to it.
That's true. It's a lot of motivated reasoning. A lot of, like, because he probably didn't even want to go vegan or something. Like, he probably didn't even want to try. First of all, I don't think he was vegan. He was on a plant-based diet. And then second, I think he didn't. I don't know why he tried a plant-based diet, but I think he just tried it and was like, there you go, doesn't work. It was like, it started with this whole mentality that it won't work.
I read also once, and I thought that was actually quite clever, that people who become vegan, they should check their blood values before going vegan, because so many people then, you know, go to the doctor and, you know, they get some low blood value on something, and then they say, oh, it must be the vegan diet, you know. But very often the problem was already there. Like in your case, for example, you told me at some point that you were low in B12, right?
Oh yeah, way before being vegan, I had such a big deficiency that I apparently have a genetic disease that I can't assimilate the forms of B12 that come from animal products. So there's people who might have that. So
yeah, so you might have a B12 deficiency and then go on a vegan diet and then find out you have a B12 deficiency and then say, hey, it's the vegan diet. You know?
Exactly.
And it isn't.
Exactly.
And the same thing with iron, you know, so many people say, oh, I need heme iron, you know, to get iron into my diet. And there's absolutely nothing to suggest that you need heme iron. Plant-based iron sources are just fine. It is true that the absorption is a little bit lower, but there's also more of it in plant-based products. And
I don't even think the absorption is lower. I think that
it is. Yeah.
I think that what's happening is that the absorption is just as high. It's just that our absorption of iron is our body transforms it into heme iron, right? And it's just that when you eat heme iron, your body no longer needs to transform it, and it just passes it through the blood. So it doesn't really absorb it per se. So I think it's what's happening.
It's the bioavailability.
Yeah, it's the bioavailability essentially. But if you just eat foods high in iron consistently, you're not gonna have any issues, and especially if you pair them with vitamin C.
Yeah, but also like people, it's 2025. We have science, you know. We
Yeah,
can do
it's so
randomized
ridiculous.
controlled trials.
Yeah.
We can do cohort studies. We can look these things up, you know. It's not like, you know, nutritional scientists never thought like, let's do a study and look at like vegan diets and, you know, iron. That's already been done a million times, and those studies have been collected back into meta studies, and those meta studies have been collected back into systemic studies, and then, you know, you have like nutritional organizations like the, you know, the Academy of Dietetics and Nutrition in America, that then write position papers on this and then collect all these studies and just tell you, actually, it's not a problem.
And also, I think governmental. Sorry. When I'm this cold, I become. My body's just like taking all the energy towards my muscles, protect the muscles. We also, every governmental body of science, when they recommend, they have a like, or at least in the developed countries, they have a vegan page where they're like, oh, if you're vegan, they just tell you how to do it, what to look after. But nobody's telling you that you can't be vegan and healthy. You can definitely be vegan and healthy nowadays. You just have to look after some markers. But in the reality, you know what? You have the same guides for whatever it is that you're eating. You have guides. You have to look after certain things even when you're not being vegan.
Right.
And the only reason why we have to look after these markers is because the world isn't vegan. Because if the world would be vegan, we would have products that are fortified the right way. We would have all the right nutrients. You wouldn't never have to think about it. You would just be like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna eat this and that. It's as simple as that. So
Hey, I became much healthier when I became vegan. Also because so many people challenged the diet, and then I dived into the science, you know, because like I didn't want to risk my health. You know,
yeah, of course.
I didn't want to go like and become iron deficient or, you know, have B12 deficiency or any of these things. You know, I don't want to risk my health. But every time somebody challenged me and said like, oh, you need collagen in my diet because my GP told me this, you know, actually I had somebody tell me this at some point. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to look that up, you know, I'll get back to you. And then I went on the internet and I looked at the science as good as I can, and I found actually that's bullshit. And every time I did that, the conclusion is pretty clear. You can be healthy on a well-planned vegan diet.
And also, you have a daughter that's vegan, right?
Yeah. I'm not
Your
gonna risk
girlfriend
her.
was pregnant. And,
No.
You're not gonna risk her life.
You know, and I'm not a scientist myself, but I'm pretty well versed in science. I'm a machine learning engineer, so I do read these papers, and I do try to interpret what it says, and I do look at the hierarchy of evidence, and I'm trying to get my daughter to be as healthy as possible. So I supplement my daughter, for example, with DHA, which is an omega-3 fatty acid. You know, so she gets it as 1 spoon a day. She likes it a lot, actually, by the way.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's always like pointing to the DHA drops because she's like, she wants that, you know.
I think DHA is recommended for babies anyway, right? If I'm not mistaken, after a certain age. Is
it's an optional. It's not necessary to have it in the diet, because your body is able to convert omega-3 into DHA or ALA into DHA. But for optimal health, it is highly recommended, and especially also for brain growth of children, it's recommended. So I'm going to include it in the diet of my daughter, you know. And I could have also done that by putting fish in her diet. But, you know, there is a much easier way, which is these drops. I do a few drops a day, like on a spoon. She likes it, and no animals get hurt. So, you know, what's the downside? Like, I can either hurt a bunch of animals and get my daughter DHA, or I can do that without hurting animals. Which is the preferable option, you know? Like, how hard is that?
Let's end this because I'm getting cold.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I'll remember to subscribe to Lodewijk, subscribe to me, like the stream. I'll see you in the next one.
Whew, it's so cold.
And thanks to that person who gave
Yeah, thank you. Oh,
the tip.
Let me thank you for everybody who donated. A lot of people donated. Let me. Okay,
And that tip of Chip being the human tour guide, that was really brilliant. Thank you for that.
I can't take the gloves off.
Wait, I can do it with my. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's the tip. Yeah.
Dandelion gum. Thank you so much.
Dandelion gum.
Oh, can you scroll up? I want to see the.
I have a thumb. Okay.
Okay. Veg9097. Thank you. Krunal Patel. Thank you. Oh. Dandelion gum. Thank you. The vegan enemy. Thank you. Oh, the vegan enemy a couple of times. Thank you
Nice,
so
thank
much,
you very
Roberta.
much.
Thank you. Oh, Jackie Boyle. Thank you, Mark J. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you. Thank you so much, Roberta. Again. Hi.
What's it live?
Oh,
Instagram live?
we're
wrapping up.
Yeah, we're wrapping up, so we're done.
love it,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry, it's just really cold to be in these things, and it's pretty cold outside. See you in the next one.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Stay vegan. Respect animals. Respect individuals, and plant protein equals animal protein minus cruelty.
That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it.